All right, welcome in everybody to another beautiful Seasonalander. So happy to have everybody here in the chat. My name is Purple. I am joined by Lazy Purple, no relation. Um, this is going to be the official summer 2022 North American Seasonalander stream hosted by Ian the Awesome. If you're not familiar with Seasonalander, let me give you a quick breakdown here. This tournament is a Highlander styled game, meaning that is going to be a 9v9, one player on each class in Team Fortress 2, this beautiful game that we all know and love. This is a familiar format. I think a lot of people know how this works, ranging from UGC, RGL, ETF2L. And tonight we're going to have a bit of a unique twist. The possible maps available to play include Sharkbay and Caldera, some more unfamiliar maps, as well as Vigil, a Highlander favorite. We're starting off with teams 2 and 4 today. This is going to be the Beach Bums versus Denny's. Lazy, would you like to talk about who is going to be on the Beach Bums today? We've got a lot of great players coming out here today.
Absolutely amazing intro. We've got Waylon PK on Scout, Gum Z or Zai on Soldier, Orange Glazer on Pyro, Bottle on Demo Man, which I'm already rooting for them. And of course, we've got Bearded on Heavy, Engineer, Wrench Jagged, and Medic True Blue John, Rubber Mango on Sniper, and General Alias on Spy.
That sounds pretty great. I'm actually really excited. I love me some Highlander. The
Oh, me
second
too.
team is going to be Denny's at 3, and I guess you gotta say I absolutely love that team name. Beautiful. On Scout, we're gonna have Cotton. On Soldier, we've got Vidographer. Now on Pyro right here, I don't know who's gonna be playing for today. It'll be either Zenith or Great Blue. Next up, we're going to have Sir Glorp. Love that name on Demo Man. Heavy is going to be Critical Beef. Engineer, we've got Everfrost. Medic is going to be Jampoint. Sniper, we have either Space Guy Online or Non the Ninja. Can't remember who's going to be there today, but we'll find out just in a second. And Spy is going to be Rainbow RT. Now, what Seasonalander is all about? Lazy, can we tell us what's this going to be for? I believe this is for the children.
This is raising money for Child's Play, a charity that I just love the idea of. It's so, I want to say innovative, because usually with charities, it's, it's all, we want to support people in material ways very directly, but this is to support people, emotionally. And man, I'm struggling because I think it's more important than it initially sounds. They donate toys and games to children in hospital and recovery scenarios to help them get through the pain and the stress and just the difficulty of being separated from a normal child's life, and growing up in that setting. And I mean, I just can't imagine in my own life not having games in general, but to be in a stressful scenario growing up and to also not have that outlet. I just couldn't imagine. So I really love what this charity does.
Same here. It's an absolutely amazing cause. We're talking about bringing gaming to kids in need here. And I think I speak for myself and probably a lot of people in the chat. Gaming is that comfort outlet. So if you guys are in the chat and you'd like to help support it, please, by all means, check out the link that we've got down below. We're going to Oh, sorry. Thank you. Yeah, we could also get that in the chat. Let me get that in there right now. Exclamation donate. If you are interested in supporting this great cause that we've got going on for Seasonalander today, please check out the Tiltify link. Every dollar, even if it's just $1, helps kids greatly. And we're talking about bringing happiness to kids that really need it. Great cause, uh, great community that I know is going to help support it.
Absolutely. And I just wanted to add the TF2 Silly servers, we've made a recent policy to use excess server donations towards great community causes. And so I'd like to just add in that I'll be, me and the Silly server community will be matching donations today for up to $2,000. So your money will double up if you so choose to contribute to this amazing cause. Absolutely. It's our pleasure, surely. Oh yeah, so today this map, Purple, are you going to be learning this map on the fly, or is it just me? Purple? Okay, well, then it's just me. Purple seems to be having some mic issues, which we can all understand. This map has lava, which is great. You know, actually, this was sold to me as a steel-like map, and that seems to be even more literal than I expected. I think, yep, this last point E is literally you got that pit of death that you got to jump across to win the game. I love that. It's just it adds so much tension, which means surely that every point before it will make that pit of death just a little bit less deathly. So very interested to see exactly the mechanics that come out of capturing every point on the map. They don't seem to be labeled right now like the steel ones are, which will just add to the surprise. I am genuinely very interested to learn as we go with this map. Actually, man, I haven't played in a Highlander season in a while. If this is, I'm curious, is this getting commonly played right now, or is this on the running for a new map? Okay, okay, so it's not getting commonly played yet, but I see the potential. It's written all over it.
I believe I am, and I'm not sure why because it was only Discord that disconnected. I apologize. Welcome back to me, and I apologize for leaving everybody here.
No problem. We were just talking about how I'm learning this map on the fly. How about you?
Honestly, same. This looks like an absolutely beautiful map. It looks like it'll lead to a lot of fun plays, but I've never played it myself, so I'm really excited to see how this plays out with everybody.
Something I will add, and by the way, this is Ian, the person who hosts the event. A lot of these maps, the reason why we choose them is because of the wackiness and difference they are. We always push for community maps and Highlander scenarios just to see what can be made potential. Sometimes there are more, I guess you could say, traditional maps like Vigil that you'll be seeing later today, possibly. But sometimes we also like to add something in wacky, like Sharkbay and Caldera, which have literal death pits in the middle of the map and the rings around them.
Oh, thank God.
Gotta love some environmental kills, am I right? Pyro
Other
mains, where you
sharks?
at in the chat?
We need a Sharknado map. You can make that competitive.
Oh, 100%. If we can make a train saw laser, we can make a Sharknado.
Exactly.
How's everybody in the chat doing, by the way? Is everybody excited to see some high-level Highlander plays today?
I certainly am.
Now, everybody else in the chat, once again, we thank you guys for coming together here. The TF2 community has always been a great one, and to be able to come together for a great charity event like this is always great to see. Yes, Mr. Dispenser, I see you in the chat there. We've got 2 purples today, and my apologies for making things a little, a little more confusing there.
No, it'll only make things better. You can't have enough purple. In fact, I'm sure that our 2 different slight shades of purple will mix to make something entirely new.
You can never have enough purple. Very well said from the lazy purple himself.
We would know.
Now, does anybody in the chat here have any fan favorites? Anybody that you're rooting for? And do we have any predictions? I know we don't have a channel points prediction going on or anything like that, but is anybody in the chat here to support their favorite streamer, their favorite content creator, their favorite TF2 players?
Yeah, and chat, let me know if there's any sleeper picks here that I wouldn't know. Like, do we have some secretly cracked out players?
Tell us who we need to look out for. Oh, okay, we got some Zenith fans in the chat. I see that. Waylon, yep. Beach Bums on top. We got a Beach Bums fan. Oh, people already saying Beach Bums over Denny's.
So I'm just going to put you through this because I had to be put through it. Waylon says their name is pronounced Waylon.
Waylon. Oh, I disconnected when that happened, didn't I? I apologize, Waylon. I am an absolute monster for doing so, and I will make sure to say your name correctly for the rest of this stream.
Yeah, wouldn't want that.
Oh, Jokey saying Denny's pulling through, though. Jokey, great to see you in the chat, as always. So glad you're here for this beautiful charity event.
It seems like we've got cheering all across. Oh, and Bottle. Yeah, no, Bottle is my That's my spirit pick.
Now,
We're
Lazy,
live
I
and
know
dirty.
you understand TF2 pretty gosh darn well, and I've seen I should say I've seen your videos. I know you know demo night more or less, but when you're talking bottle here, you mean
Oh, just
bottle
bottle.
on demo night? Just bottle?
Just bottle. Bottle, bottle, bottle. He's got the bottle out. It is Hale's own with 42,000 kills. His
Oh,
bottle. Is that authentic? Who knows? Let's believe it is.
I'd like to think so.
Oh, here we go. Game starting in setup. Let's see what red team prepares for blue.
I'm very excited. Oh, if we've got a Tide Turner demo night in here, I am very excited to see what happens.
I was wondering if he was going to commit. He really is. That 42,000 kill bottle didn't come out of nowhere. That's a full-time job.
Now, having never played this map before, I can already see they're trying to set up on one single point. It looks like we've actually got 5 points from A to E, and I've heard it is very much so like, and I apologize, I'm blanking on the map right now, but Lazy,
Steel.
Steel, thank you,
Yeah,
thank you.
complete with the death pit last point. Very excited to see how that develops.
Oh, I cannot wait until we see that last point. But before we get there, we've got 4 points before that. Game starting in about 15 seconds, and it looks like the red team is just about ready for that blue team to come out of that spawn.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Now, does anybody here in the chat, has anybody here actually played this map before? And if so, what is something you think the other team needs to look out for? A lot of players have not played this map before, and we need to know if there's any little secrets we need to see. Something we need to know.
Bum's got to watch out for that sniper sightline right out of spawn. First kill coming clean. All right, General's trying to make a play already, a spy, but... Oh, Engineer down. That might actually be pretty big if they can get the sentry. Uber's already coming through. This is super clean. Sentry's under pressure, but the Pyro is doing an amazing job. Counter Uber comes out. Zenith completely stuffs it, but the sentry does go down in the end.
Both Ubers have faded. Let's see how this plays out. We've got the spy coming up behind, but just barely missing.
Oh, but the distraction lets the soldier make a huge bomb. I believe that was Sniper down. And the rest of blue is having trouble following up here.
Now, it looks like the blue team is going to have to recuperate here, regroup, get ready for another push. It looks like a valiant effort for them, but red team's still holding very strong.
Yeah, I'd be interested to know how much of an opening blue has around the A point, similar to steel, or if they really have to commit to this A push, because it looks like red is entirely committed 100% to A.
That is a very good observation. It looks like red's Uber here is actually up to 80%. They are going to have a Uber much faster than the blue team, which means they are going to be prepared for that next push.
Yep, Bums are catching up on Uber, but it definitely is nothing close to an advantage. And that sentry is already becoming 3.
Red team is actually down 2 players on the point. Their scout has just respawned and is coming back. This might be the opportunity that blue team needs to be able to push in.
Red is taking a lot of damage. I'm seeing the demo at half health, heavy at half health, medic half health too. A lot of scared play from red right now, and here comes blue.
Blue team coming in with an amazing Uber, trying to get on in, get them some space, but red team popping Uber about 5 seconds in.
Heavy has so much space. Bacon is tearing them up. Oh my god, that was 3 kills from the heavy, I believe.
An amazing push by the blue team. They are already taking point A, forcing the red team off to fall all the way back to B here.
That is close to a wipe.
Now,
oh, what a headshot from Ninja.
Ooh. Absolutely beautiful shot.
Oh, and a shot right back from blue. I see, so they already have access to E now.
It looks like the blue team is going to be trying some sneaky plays in the back. The red team is setting up on B right now, but they are going to be forced to send somebody back to have to deal with that last point.
General using his spy life to the best of his ability, putting pressure on the cap. And they're going to start piling in, it looks like. Great shooting from Ninja. Will it be enough?
With a scout and a demo on the last point, the blue team is pushing in so hard with the blue team's heavy, holding down so much ground and denying so much area here.
That cap finally being stopped, but it's interesting to see that they have cover on E when they cap. That was a big part of why they were able to keep doing this.
Absolutely. And not only do they have bodies on point E, which is forcing the red team to fall back and defend, but they've even got 2 players on B right now as a fail-safe option in case that doesn't work out.
This is an excellent split push. They keep just throwing bodies at E. They're not even needing to fully cap. It's just so much pressure. Yeah, the spy and the scout, they just can keep throwing themselves at it. Doesn't matter if they get kills or not.
Red team's resources definitely being stretched thin here. They've got their soldier on point B trying to take off a pyro on their own, but with all of this pressure that the blue team has, is the red team going to be able to manage this?
And we're seeing red team get their bearings. I'm seeing some grouping up.
Yeah, there we go. And a lot of great picks coming out from multiple members on the red team here. The blue team has capped point B, and they do have full control of that, but the red team looks like they are definitely putting their feet in, digging into the ground and saying, no, you can't take this. This is, we're not letting you take point E yet.
Waylon on blue is very far from an Uber at 25. We may see a slowdown in the action. Struggling to find what red's Uber is right now. Yeah, is that why I can't find the medic? That makes a lot of sense, actually.
Let's check out.
It is 0.
Blue team getting some more footing on the very last point for a quick second there, but it looks like it's not going to give them much cap time.
Interesting point here at C. Looks like to cap it, you have to put yourself in a brutal low ground position. Blue may have to really push for the split push if they ever want to capture C.
We've got the blue team spy trying to get in there, but unfortunately getting caught out by that pyro, and I think every spy player knows being on fire makes it very hard to be invisible.
You can say that again.
I see exactly what you mean about point C, though. Not only are you on the low ground, but you've got high ground literally all around you on this point.
And I can't tell if red really does spawn right there in that resupply right next to C. If so, that is extra brutal.
The blue team does have some high ground on the other side of the point, but the red team not only has much more. Oh,
traded
here we
Uber.
go.
Zenith really dying here on Pyro, forces a flash, but it's not enough. The Uber from blue could not get through.
Blue team does manage to get a pick on the spy once again, as well as the soldier. I'm wondering if that's going to be a little bit just that little bit that they need to be able to push into C.
Definitely could be. Oh, looks like a spy play is coming in. Oh, I hope we're a little delayed, because I know that some players were in chat earlier. I don't want to be saying spy play coming in too often if that's the case. Okay, 90 seconds delay, that's good.
And we've got Rubber Mango with a beautiful pick. Just got a nice headshot on that Demo Man. Demo Man just respawning. We're going to see how long it takes. Oh yeah, Demo Man already back on the point. Looks like red team is very quickly able to get back to C and hold that high ground.
Yeah, you hate to see such a defensive position from blue, but I don't blame them in this point. Yeah, they're running a level 3 sentry as if it's 5 CP defending this.
Now, this is going to be very interesting to see what they do with this. Both teams have 100% Uber, and they're just kind of playing footsie. There it is, a beautiful pick from the spy on the heavy.
Oh, that could be it. Any idea what Red NG is doing? Camping the low ground. Okay, he's coming up. Do they have a sentry set up, Red? Is it defending E, maybe?
It might be, because it looks like a lot of the red team has shifted their position over to point E, and nobody actually guarding points. This is
Red
be a
forced
very
to Uber
goal.
for it. Okay, Zenith Air Blast coming in clutch.
Gotta love those air blasts over the death pits.
Okay, and this is what I was saying. This finally opens up C. They needed to split push. It's the lone sniper with SMG. Can he do it? I believe. No!
Gotta root for that SMG, am I right?
Of course, every time. Bacon doing huge work as heavy here, not taking too much damage. Critical really trying to clutch it with 50 health, and Bacon makes it out with something like 30. E is under so much pressure still, even though they're winning at C at the same time.
Wow. Red team is doing a very good job of defending this right here. Blue team actually had 3 bodies on point E, but all it took was 1 red team pyre to scare them all off.
But C is definitely happening.
Oh, the
this is a
heavy
very
running
close game,
in.
very exciting.
Some beautiful punches from the heavy, but unfortunately going to go down.
Fantastic play all around. E is the goal right now. Okay, NG having trouble setting up. We'll see if Blue tries to take his momentum into E or just play the 5-point objective.
Now, one thing I have noticed is that the blue team scout seems to continually put loads of pressure on point E, being able to double jump, double cap time. It seems like a very smart idea to make sure you have that scout running straight onto that last point to make sure you pull the red team's attention back over.
Absolutely, and just props to the map maker for the idea of putting cover on E. Again, I really love that. It opens up Blue's possibilities so much.
Absolutely, and now it looks like we have 3 bridges giving full access to the very last point now that C has been captured. This is a very dynamic map. We already see the terrain changing, and I'm wondering if this is going to make it much easier for blue team to just run right into the last point with different classes.
Definitely could. Red is under a lot of pressure, having lost 5 players, partly a spy pick, partly just good play all around.
Oh, blue team actually
it's
has their
coming
sniper heavy and scout and soldier now on the last point.
This is looking very scary for Red. Oh, Scout just putting on cap time, but okay, Uber's coming in from behind. This could be a pincer play.
Oh, a beautiful double backstab.
Incredible.
A triple. The blue team spy coming through and getting 3 picks on the red team. This is going to open up that last point, and they are going to cap point D.
Absolutely. Totally limits what Red can do in response to this split push. Have to just wait and hope they can manage E at the last second, but can they do it?
Oh, blue team has their medic up on the point as well. It looks like this might be what they need to win.
Fully committed. Yep, Red can only watch. Well played from both teams. 10 minutes. That seems like a pretty fair time. I think this is still anyone's game.
This is definitely anyone's game here. Both teams were playing it very well. I think the blue team just managed themselves very well, knowing they had to do a split push, pull a little bit of attention off of one point, pull a little bit of attention off the other, and managed to get some sneaky plays, win it in 10 minutes here.
And just while we set up again, let's remind the new viewers that this is a charity event for Child's Play. Fantastic charity that donates toys and games to kids who really need it in times of recovery. And I say I, but really it is our community. This lazy, silly server community has agreed to match donations up to $2,000 for this day. So double up your contribution and do twice the good.
Amazing. Gotta love your community. Gotta love the TF2 community as a whole to come together for a beautiful charity like this. Once again, we thank everybody that's able to donate. Even just $1 is going to help amazingly. We appreciate everything. And if you could just type !donate in the chat if you're at all interested, it'll give you that link. We appreciate you once again.
Absolutely. It really is great to see how many charity events the TF2 community puts on. Oh, wow. Red coming out straight out the gate with crits. Very interesting play. Not going to get much off of it. In fact, this may put their medic in danger. And no, okay, they get out scot-free. But Blue has a lot of momentum from that. Yeah, thankfully for Red, Blue had to force on that. So maybe that actually is a plus for Red. They could keep getting the crits momentum from that.
They absolutely could.
No. A switch to stock from Red Medic. Looks like that was a gambit.
Oh, okay. You know, I was on your side here. I thought the crits was going to be a very bold choice, but you're right. It is both bold choice and a risky one. I understand why the red team wants to go back to stock.
Absolutely. Very brave play from Blue Scout. Getting stuck by the sentry. Oh, that sentry. That is a great angle, it seems.
Now, what do you think about point A right here? It looks like the red team not only has a lot of avenues to funnel the blue team in through only 2 points here. The blue team's going to have a hard time getting through, but...
Yeah, look where Red Demo is right now. Bottle, that is such a brutal position to hold that choke from. How do you punish him? The sniper... Oh, the sniper... Can he even peek from the gateway garage? Yeah, it seems like that's the only... And that's what he's doing right now. And Ninja does get the shot on the heavy. It seems like the sniper is what opens up this point. Rainbow gets a pick too. And Blue fully comes in on the momentum of the pick classes. Fantastic. Red is forced to use Uber, but I don't see how they could clean up with this.
Yeah, with only 2 or 3 red members still on point A, once that Uber fades, they've got a lot of blue players that are going to be looking right at them.
Out, oh, it's not enough. Although, okay, Bacon coming in just in time on heavy. They did cap A though, so kudos to all.
Absolutely. Gotta love it when that bottle comes out, am I right?
Of course. Win or lose, everyone has a good time when the bottle comes out.
Especially when it's a Hale's own. Now we're moving on to point B right here. Red team is set up with a level 1 sentry. Let's see if they're able to get their bearings here before the blue team is really able to push in.
Red lacking their heavy right now. Could matter a lot as the sentry goes down. They don't have much suppressing fire now. Forces the red pyro to commit and die. But as long as bottle is up, this could be okay for red. Oh wow, as General gets 3 picks, completely securing the defense. Unbelievable, the medic too.
That was an absolutely amazing play, and every Spy player knows that beautiful feeling when you get not 1, not 2, but 3 backstabs in a row. You know the rest of the team loves it.
Indescribable in a Highlander game, and one of them's the medic. Amazing work.
And that means the red team is going to have full Uber right here with the blue team only at 25%. The red team might be able to hold this for a good few more minutes here.
I missed exactly how, but Gumsy got a market garden on who exactly? Dying to the mini, but wow, wait, Rubber Mango going for a play behind. He has a shot on the medic. They don't even know he's there. They don't even know he's there. Oh my god, he's gotten 3 shots off of the medic. They don't know. He has a 4th shot on the medic.
Rubber
and
Mango making
go down.
That is one thing I have noticed about Rubber Mango. This player seems to be able to find these beautiful angles on this map. I don't know if they have familiarity with this map or not, but they definitely seem to know where a sniper wants to stand.
I mean, red may have to reconsider what they allocate to the flank because I don't even know what route Rubber had to take to get that shot.
Now, one thing I've noticed again is that the blue team seems to be running right to the last point, similar to what red team did before. Hopefully try and pull some of red team's attention away from this B point so that they're able to take it a little easier.
Yeah, it seems that with all the momentum lost on B, they're shifting to E, which is actually working fantastically. They have a high ground position already. They have 60 Uber, but their medic is very hurt. And Uber coming up behind will probably get the blue medic caught in this. No way blue medic lives. Oh my god, okay, he's dead.
Wow. That was a very brave push by the blue team. Not only that, but they were able to get so much cap time on there. Let's ignore that beautiful voice crack. Great job by the blue team, but unfortunately the red team is going to hold it, pushing blue team all the way back to the start with 0% Uber once again.
Honestly, I love the play. You see how far they got, and if Ninja it really isn't his fault. He had to kind of guess the correct position to be in there with 60 Uber and 60 health. But if there was an extended quarrel there, I think that blue could have come out on top.
Absolutely, and like you said, this is still anyone's game here. Both teams have been playing out of their minds with some beautiful plays and some amazing picks. Red team still has a level 3 sentry on point B, but the blue team is going to be throwing a couple more players on the very last point to see if they can pull any pressure off of that second point.
Yeah, you can see Red's demo, unsure if he needs to stay committed to B or E. Falling back to E for now, which means, as you see, blue falls through into B the second that they have to shift to E. That is the beauty of a steel-leg map.
Blue team definitely has figured out exactly what it was they needed to be able to get onto the second point. Not only are they going to cap... Oh, blue
beautiful
team popping
fallen.
over with red.
Oh, B is not capped yet. Oh, Rainbow getting caught up in that, unfortunately. Okay, pressure on E. I think blue should keep pushing for B, though. This is way too much cap time. And red is not as fortified as they seem right now.
Absolutely. Red team actually lost their medic in that last fight, so if the blue team just keeps that pressure up until they get a beautiful backstab, that is.
Oh, my General coming in with another double stab at the most important moment. But blue demo being very brave, trying to cap the point. Oh, so much cap time. So many individual brave plays from blue. We just need the one last big coordinated attack.
Yep, with red team already having a second or a level 2 sentry on this point, the blue team is definitely going to need to regroup if they want to take any more cap time on this point.
Rainbow has a huge opportunity here to make something happen. Very, very difficult, though, looking at the entire team. Oh, tries to go for a very, very optimistic stab on the medic, but still has his position. That's not going to happen. Unfortunate. Oh, looks like blue is completely committing to E, medic and all.
Look at that. Blue team actually has multiple players running right onto that last point. But the red team pyro.
The lava pit. Can't swim in that.
No, you cannot. And looks like the red team knew exactly what they wanted to do. Throw that pyro onto the death pit. Just let the fun happen.
Did that give an opening on B? It does not seem that way. Level 3 is still up.
Now, it looks like red team has a decently short rotation from B to E. It looks like they're actually able to get some high ground as well, but the blue team throwing a mini sentry on this last point might be what they need to be able to hold this.
Yeah, you can start to sense the desperation from blue team. 2 minutes left. It feels like E or nothing right now, which is a huge problem on this map if red can commit to 1 point.
Yeah, especially with Rubber Mango on that sniper getting all these picks. It looked like that engineer didn't want to, or wasn't allowed to stay on that last point for very long.
Yeah, heavy pick from the blue spy. You see, speaking of sniper though, the blue ninja is on Huntsman, SMGing down Rubber Mango, sniper on sniper violence. Ninja will make it out alive. And this might be some momentum.
Megonic on blue team demo, finally getting back the red team sniper here for taking out so many of their players.
Oh, Gumsy going down. Scout v Scout on E. Blue Scout not making it out alive. Not sure what blue's position is here.
Now, with only a minute 20 left, I believe the blue team has about 1, maybe 2 pushes here to be able to pull this through. And actually only 50 seconds left on this timer now. They're going to have to give all they have to point E because I don't know if it's going to let them get through, you know, B, C, and D.
Yeah, that's completely right. I think blue has the right idea coming up the staircase, but it is a brutal position to push.
Oh, blue team trickling out right now. They're going to have to regroup for one final push. The blue team medic at about 12% Uber, and with the red team, oh, never mind. Like that 0% Uber as the blue team medic gets picked.
No. Does red have Uber? How close is it? 95. Yeah, this is looking absolutely brutal. Pushing for overtime on B, but the competitive timer is ticking down.
Now, we did have the blue team scout jump onto the final point at the very last second. If they're able to cap this thing in 15 seconds, they might be able to, but it looks like the red team raining down splash damage.
An astounding effort for sure. I think maybe 15 seconds was barely enough, but that will be GG. Well played.
Beautiful effort by both teams here. It looks like the red team is going to end up taking it in the end. Congratulations to red team for winning this. Those beach bums definitely taking that win.
That was a really fun game to watch.
That was, and I've got to say, I really loved the map. Everybody loves a good death pit at the end, am I right?
Absolutely. That might really give Steel a run for its money. I like that A is very forced at the beginning. You know, there's a lot of confusion, especially in pubs, on which way to go at the start. And I like that it encourages cohesion at the very beginning and then allows strategy.
Absolutely, especially when they have access to the very last point from the start. I mean, again, very Steel-like, but I just love the idea of being able to dynamically change where your team goes, where you put pressure instead of just one single point. You've got some options.
Absolutely.
Where would we see that? That is a great point, though. Exclamation mark donate to everybody in the chat. Please and thank you once again for everybody's support. Okay.
Oh, glad to see Sharkbay does have sharks.
That makes me very happy.
These are really well done, actually. Swimming animation and everything.
Yeah, seriously. I'm looking at this map right now. I've never actually. Oh, this is a beautiful map.
Honestly, from what I can tell, it's very hard to get smooth animations going in Hammer. They really got it done.
Well, not to spoil what map we're going to be playing next, but
Whoops.
everybody in the chat is going. But everybody in the chat's going to be seeing a very beautiful map in a second that we can see and they cannot right now. For sure.
Yeah, you guys will get the tour in a sec.
Now, once again, guys, we thank you guys, the TF2 community, for coming together for a beautiful charity event. We have managed to raise well over the targeted goal, I believe. And if we're going to keep this going, we appreciate all of your support. This is all going to a good cause. And I mean, the TF2 community, if any community, is going to come together for a good cause.
Absolutely. Time and time again, you can depend on that. I'll be right back, Purple. So hopefully we get this tour of the map and chat can get caught up on what we are doing.
Sounds good to me.
They're getting a shark? They see the shark! Chat, look at the shark. It's great, isn't it?
Yeah, there he is. There's that shark. Absolutely excited to see this map. The fact that there is a shark on Sharkbay makes me very, very happy. Now, everybody in the chat, first off, how are you doing? Thanks for coming in. We've also got a frog, in case you didn't know. So we have sharks and frogs. Glad you could make it. Glad you could be here for this moment. Now, has anybody here in the chat actually played on this map or seen this map before? If you have, what did you think of it? Like it? What was your favorite part of it? Do you like sharks? I guess that's a very important question. Do you like sharks? We'll be sure to take care of that. I appreciate that heads up. Now, one thing I absolutely love about this Highlander idea is just that one of every class, TF2 as intended. Every player gets to play their class and everybody feels like that is their class. They are the ones bringing some effort to the table.
Oh, we're talking
You can't go
Highlander?
wrong. Oh, we're talking Highlander. Gotta love Highlander.
What I really love about what Highlander does or accomplishes is that it doesn't matter how balanced any class is, right? You hear Spy joked about as like, oh, the worst class because if they know what you're doing, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter when you have to have a spy, right? Then it matters who is the best spy, not whether or not you can justify having a spy on your team.
That is a really good observation about that. I've always seen Highlander as TF2 as intended. One of every class, 9 beautiful classes, all of which have a dynamic playstyle to them. So there's a variety within it, and even though each team is going to have the exact same composition in a way.
Absolutely. And you see the differences in playstyles really come out when you have the entire cast interacting with each other.
Especially when you just have some absolutely beautiful and viable subclasses across all 9 of these.
Oh yeah, I mean, I hope we can see some Tide Turner again. I know that he had to give it up for Stickies at some point, understandably. He's on it right now, yeah, but we'll see if he can justify it.
Perfect. Oh man, we really have had a lot of beautiful, amazing donations come through. Thank you guys so much. Thank everybody for your support so far. Our most recent donation actually was $10 from Harus RL. I apologize if I'm saying your name wrong, but they came in with the message saying good luck on these games and let's help a good cause. Another one, anonymous, $20. So many donations that are actually coming through. Thank everybody for your support. And again, if you can't support it, just being here, spreading the word, let your friends know, post that link, let everybody know we've got a great charity going on. Spread the word. It's always appreciated. This next donation, the name does get cut off on my end. I apologize, but Hiro Tisaku. Thank you so much. A $10 donation. Meant to donate this during the EU stream, but now is as good a time as any. You are right. No matter when you are, there's no such thing as a late donation. Thank you again for that support. We got Captain Crunch, $11 and a 24-cent donation. Much appreciated. As well as Neanders with a $23.09 donation going to a beautiful cause.
Definitely more donations that came in. I'm just not sure which came in today and yesterday. It's not dated, but I mean, oh my god, could you imagine how terrible it would be to thank someone twice? Oh, that'd be terrible. So I'm just gonna do it anyway. Thank you to Neanders for $23.09. Links what seems to be an image. Not sure about that. I'll check it out.
Now, Lazy, I don't know if you're allowed to thank someone twice, but I'm going to go ahead and let it slide.
Thank you.
Because I think that's I don't hate the idea. We can definitely thank somebody twice.
So they donated $23.09 exactly. And then they linked a cat stuck in an ice cream carton falling over. So
An absolutely great donation.
I wonder if we can get this up for stream. I mean, it is just a cat falling over.
It really is. Neanders, thank you so much. Probably one of the best things I've seen all day. Absolutely great donations. Thanks everybody so much. Now we've got one more. We've got our next match starting up pretty soon here. Does anybody here have a team they're rooting for? We once again got some hashtags for the bums up in the chat right here. Some of them may actually be playing today, so I may assume some bias in their favorite team.
Yeah, you know, you gotta have a slight bias for the team you're playing on, but I believe in people's impartiality.
Jokey says that Denny's is going to bring it back. We're going to Denny's at 3, everybody, and I hope to see you there. Oh, Mr. Dispenser, stop it, you.
Yeah, I'm seeing cheerleaders for Denny's. Let's hope they pull through and can deliver. All right.
Live, everybody. Next round coming up on Sharkbay.
4, 3.
No setup, straight into it. Gumsy is already fighting for the point.
Control point enabled. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Okay, both teams feeling each other out. Red seems to be splitting up, whereas blue is staying more as a death ball.
Secure the control point.
The blue team actually has 2 bodies on the point already pushing to it and already capping this.
Wow, is there a sped up initial cap? That just flew by.
Whatever it is, it's blue teams now.
Yep.
Now, for those that didn't know, this is actually going to be a King of the Hill map. This is only going to be 1 point for each team to capture. And as far as I'm aware, environmental kills are going to play a very important role on a map that has a bay filled with sharks.
Oh yeah, I mean the whole point is surrounded by opportunities for pyros.
All I can tell you right now is the first shark kill is going to get me very excited.
I mean, I'm seeing skull and crossbones. General died, I don't know how.
Blue team just popped Uber, managed to get a lot more ground on here. The red team has a few extra players, especially with the red team sniper, with a great sightline right here. We'll see if they're able to get a pick with a beautiful pick on the medic. There it is.
Down. Medic could not get out quick enough.
That might be
Scout
exactly
does
what the
die.
red team needs.
And Pyro will die, no chance in that situation. Okay, Denny's is making some real momentum here. Blue is still half dead, no medic. Finally spawned.
We have captured the control point.
Now, red team not only has the point, but they've got 50% Uber to blue team's 0 right now. So they've not only got the point, but they have a beautiful Uber advantage that's going to give them probably another minute on this point here.
Absolutely. If blue can't make the pick happen, this is evened up in the bag. I gotta say, I do love how it looks when a team is holding the point, where they're at the head of the ship and the back of it. It really looks like a crew operating the vessel.
Now, Lazy, I do believe that's port and starboard. I don't know nautical terms whatsoever.
I don't know. something poop deck. SpongeBob.
There we go. That's what it is. That's exactly it. Blue team has their soldier jumping in with loads of splash damage, and blue team getting 2, no, 3
General
picks.
coming in with the demo pick forces the Uber. This is huge for blue.
Red team down 4 players and their Uber.
Yeah, and now blue has the Uber advantage. They just have to give it up. This is gonna be in pure easy cap, uncontested.
Oh, the red team spy trying to get in behind, but that pyro said, you're acting a little too sus right now. You're not going to be backstabbing me.
Oh, General, really? Wow, looking for a trick stab. Almost had it.
Now, red team seems to be gathering themselves up again. Oh, there it is. We've got 1 shark kill on the board right now.
Oh, I missed it, but I'm sure it was amazing.
Gumsy looks like they were going in for a beautiful market garden, but got knocked right back off the high ground and right in between the boat and the wall.
Oh, amazing stab by Rainbow. I thought that heavy was unstabbable, and blue does end up having to use their Uber, and I don't think they got the red medic. Nope. Veritig did get out. Also, blue medic at 50 health and gets headshot, completely overkill, but still amazing.
Overkill or not, you love to see an amazing medic pick by the sniper like that, and I know every sniper main in here knows that rush of adrenaline and dopamine that you get when you manage to get a pick
in a
on
terrible
the medic.
position, though. He surfs the bottle.
Absolutely top tier medic plays by Veritig right here. Gotta love that beautiful
Veritig
surf.
was out of the game.
I was too, but I mean, you never count out Veritig, especially when it comes to
Oh, spoke too soon.
Commentator's curse, Veritig. I apologize. You can
Not in the face.
Yeah, I apologize. That was commentator's curse, 100%.
You know, just thinking about where the medic is supposed to be here, there's that cubby on the point by the door. But it's a completely committed, as in, if you don't have Uber, you die if you get caught out there. So very tough for the medic to hold this. He might have to consider holding by the, again, I don't know the boat terms, but the helm, the head of the ship. But that's also a cutout position. Very stressful map for the medic, but King of the Hill tends to be.
It definitely is. And now we've got Veritig getting bottled down.
And a great play from Risemonger to come down in that position as the pyro puts so much damage and pressure on red. I think this has blue written all over it.
This does right now, but I still believe it's anyone's game. The red team still has at least 1 good push still left.
Oh my god, blue holding on to 100 Uber with 30 health. Can they find some damage on Wayland? He's opening himself up, but does end up getting health.
You know,
oh no, General with the triple stab.
Again?
Veritig left to look at the corpse of his team. And he's not gonna have Uber in time. 60 Uber, you'd need at 60 health a crazy Uber style play. They're not giving up though, they're in the point. 75 Uber coming up, can he find the Uber side? Come on, go for it, Veritig. Oh, no luck.
That was a beautiful attempt by Denny's at
red
3.
is keeping it up.
Wait.
I think that brave medic play ended up creating all the space necessary.
I think it did. I think you're right. I take back everything I said. Denny's at 3, full control.
Yeah, and Wayland's at 10 Uber. They are not going to be able to have Uber for this. It's just going to be... I don't even know if they'll have healed advantage. Veritig is coming through, but General's ready to make a pick. Frags coming out on each side.
Now,
it's not going to come down to Uber. It's going to come down to raw play.
I was waiting for that big spy play right there, but it looks like the red team pyro said no thank you. Denny's. This is Denny's.
Yeah, this is all Denny's to lose. It's blue is struggling to bring it together. I think they're just gonna have to press W with no strategy here. Rise trying to open it up. Level 1 holding it down. Amazing job by Denny's.
Absolutely clutch play by Denny's, and here I was gonna say something along the lines of the beach bums feeling a little more comfortable in a nautical setting, but never underestimate the power of Denny's.
Oh, there's a Denny's anywhere at the shoreline, inland. Denny's is prepared.
No matter where you are, you can guarantee you can get yourself a Grand Slam.
No matter the time, no matter the place.
Hashtag not sponsored. Absolutely.
Oh my god, this bomb from Gumsy! Oh my god, Veritic has the crazy surf! And he's living with 30 health, but can General find the pick? Veritic did get health full back.
I think the question is, can Veritic be killed by explosives? Because it looks like this medic just knows how to surf.
Their surfing has been incredible. Oh, but looks
showing the
like...
beach bums how to surf, am I right? Oh.
Oh, okay. Veritic does just end up dying too. Shark kill!
Shark kill!
Fantastic.
We've got a shark kill. A double kill by Bottle, though, before getting killed by a shark.
Yeah.
I would say that's worth it.
I would say that's worth it. Wow.
And the beach bums really upset by the fact that I said Denny's was showing them how to surf, and these beach bums got to make sure that make sure I put my money where my mouth is here. The beach bums taking the boat once again.
Oh yeah. I wonder who the captain is right now on the ship. Might be Bacon with that hat.
Yeah.
Oh no, I
loadout.
thought that was a
Good
sailor
loadout.
hat.
I still respect it.
Absolutely. Oh, General
The
coming
next-
in! Oh, Veritic is so paranoid, rightfully so. Seems to be very hard for General to catch Veritic off guard.
Oh, Bottle trading with Everfrost up on the high ground here.
Okay, lots of pressure on Blue right now. Critical does stick his neck out, dies for it, and looks like this push was a little too uncoordinated from Denny's.
We did get a very nice backstab from the Denny's spy here. Rainbow getting a great stab on the heavy there.
Oh, Rainbow! Just missing an opportunity on the medic.
An
Very
incredibly
difficult.
close pick.
Yeah, when the medic is doing that that movement in all directions, you really have to take a deep breath to find the spot.
Absolutely. Unfortunately, close only counts with hand grenades, and we do not have hand grenades in Team Fortress 2.
Almost did.
Shouldn't say that. The soldier does get a taunt.
Looks like it's working out for the bums to just sit on the boat. They
Absolutely.
Don't have,
And if you've noticed, the beach bums have their medic directly on the point, but in a great location.
In the covey, like I said, it does get forced because, yeah, you just are caught out there. Yeah, this is what I was thinking. This was a pretty bad force, in my opinion. This was what I was worried about with that cubby location, but I don't blame Wayland for trying that spot. It's very intuitive to try and sit there.
And especially if you have Uber and the ability to, even if you do get forced, it looks like they're fairly even on Uber right now, with the red team at 50% and the blue team just behind at 32.
Definitely enough of an advantage to play off of. Wayland is not charging perfectly. Yeah, Veritic is pulling ahead at 20 Uber, it seems. And they are getting aggressive with 80 Uber. Very heads-up play from Red, not waiting for 100% to start playing. Oh, Critical getting tank healed.
Uh-oh, the red team, Denny's gonna have to watch out behind their medic.
Oh my god,
Bottle
Rubber!
coming in.
Oh, thank god he Ubered. He was playing sniper versus sniper with Rubber.
He absolutely was. It looks like Denny's is going to be taking this back. A very commanding hold from the beach bums, but Denny's is finally getting themselves back on that board.
You know, I love to see Veritic so comfortable, even willing to crossbow fight Rubber on sniper. It really shows that his head is cool right now.
Absolutely, and that's a big part of playing medic, especially on a game mode like King of the Hill, which can be very anxiety-inducing for a medic player. Veritic doesn't seem to be faced by it one bit and is running right onto that boat.
Oh yeah, nothing but deep breaths on King of the Hill medic.
Zenith getting a great kill on Wrench, as well as Rainbow getting a backstab on Risemonger.
Bottle behind as, is that Tide Turner demo? Oh, he is feeling himself.
Absolutely, as well as Denny's getting a double kill on Soldier right here.
Wow, Bottle is a menace, catching Zenith off guard. And still behind, could do huge damage, takes out the sentry. What? Bottle is doing so much work. No
Bottle
heals or
is
anything.
still going.
Looks like Bottle's is changing position to be as crazy as possible. The Bottle comes out. No, it loses to the wrench.
An absolutely beautiful run by Bottle, but it looks like Wrench beats Bottle in the end.
Angie said, I will not be 42,569th. Wow, hold on. Headshot coming in from Rubber, dropping the medic. Veritic goes down, maybe a little bit too comfortable.
The red team, Denny's here, has had a great hold on this, but without a medic, I don't know what they're going to be able to do here against blue team's
they're
push.
holding it incredibly. That dispenser is coming in clutch, I think. That's a really good position. Everyone knows where it is. Level 3 already upgraded. He upgraded it before the sentry. I think that was actually the right play. Oh, but here comes the Uber. That level 1 is looking paltry now.
That engineer's sentry is not going to last very long. Beach Bum's pulling right on in with the red team
Zenith
scout.
getting a medic though, and getting out with 5 health. What is this? What the
Zenith?
Veritig, red medic killing the scout, killing Bottle. What is going on? He keeps going in. He has no fear. Oh my god! And Bacon's at 5 health. Do they know this? Yes. They clean up completely after having their medic dropped. Stellar play from every single player on Denny's.
This is once again going to be a very close round.
Oh my god.
15 seconds left for the Beach Bums to try to take it back again.
Yeah, blue is spawning in 2 different waves. This is terrible for them. I don't know if they'll have the patience to wait for the second half of their team. No, Gumsy is just going in. Oh, but Rubber snipes the medic again. Here comes Gumsy.
So much going on. It comes down to this.
Yep, it's too disorganized at the end. I don't blame them. Amazing play.
Wow, the Beach Bums had a very commanding hold for the first half of this entire round. But Denny's just needed a little bit of a warm-up. That's all it was. They're just warming up for the first half.
Yeah.
That's all.
And you know, some teams just do well on King of the Hill. It really is a totally different game.
It really is, and it's amazing to see Denny's pull it back around like this. They might not have liked that, 5-point control point map, but King of the Hill, they can focus on 1 point very well.
Yeah, I'd say a steel kind of map rewards high coordination, and King of the Hill rewards a high clutch factor. Speaking of which, General comes in, puts the Sapper on sentry, and can't find any pick. Interesting to see Red was able to get so set up. And look at Gumsy feeding the Sharks.
Yep. Veritig once again getting a great surf, surviving, not going to let that soldier get a second rocket on him.
That was very close. Do you understand what happened that blue let red get an engineer set up so quickly on the point?
I actually don't. I think I actually don't. No, I was watching the red team get all onto the point right here, though, and they've still got an amazingly commanding hold on this thing.
Veritig's at 100 if he just doesn't get sniped. No spy even near him.
Ooh, Everfrost getting some great splash damage, taking out somebody as well.
I think I'm gonna have to watch more of what Bums is doing, because I'm sensing some disorganization here on what they are trying to accomplish.
Oh!
Very
General
strong.
Alias getting thrown right out to the Sharks.
Now Bums is playing with a strong combo now, the heavy pyro soldier. They seem to want to deathball their way in, but it's allowed Denny's to get all set up.
Ooh, Everfrost catching the blue team scout out by surprise, and they're popping Uber?
Whoa, Bacon on his own trying to make a play, dies for it. But Bums did win the sniper versus sniper. This could be a big deal.
Especially on Highlander, if you've got a sniper that can run uncontested for even half a minute, and never mind, both team snipers are actually down now.
Oh my god, and Bums loses their medic at 98 Uber.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
I really couldn't tell you what happened this round. It seems like there was just one stumble that created a momentum loop.
Yeah, you can never underestimate momentum.
Oh,
Gumsy.
do you see the animation for the shark jumping up?
I did. Gumsy getting thrown to the Sharks. A beautiful jump, but that level 3 sentry
it's brutal.
Is pretty brutal, yeah.
I think Bums might be able to have a sniper angle on it from the locker room. But, yeah, I mean, Everfrost is holding blue locker room, so what are you going to do?
Now, General Alias going in again for a backstab, but unfortunately not able to do much with the 20 seconds left on the map. Let's see what the Beach Bums can do.
10 seconds.
Mission
All set
Never
up.
underestimate the power of momentum, and Denny's pulling it right back around in a reverse sweep right here.
Wow. Wayland kill binding. That's really something. I gotta say, I was worried about Denny's after the first match, but this is very interesting to show how different their dynamic is.
Absolutely. The coordination that we saw from Beach Bums on the first game was exactly what they needed for a steel-like map, but coming into the second round, the Beach Bums just figured out what they weren't doing right on the first one and did it right on the second one.
Okay, Vigil coming up next. That I know. Vigil's a great map. You know, this is interesting. I wonder if this one will go back into the Bums' favor with, you know, an attack and defense map style, maybe more in the benefit of coordination.
Absolutely. And once again, I thank everybody here in the chat for showing up. We've got 144 of you beautiful viewers in this for this absolutely amazing charity event. Once again, if you are able to donate even a single dollar to this beautiful, beautiful charity, all you have to do is type !donate, all one word into the chat. That Tiltify link will pop up. And even if you aren't able to support it, thank you for being here. It means the world. Bringing attention to such a great charity is help enough, and we thank you for that.
Absolutely. Just showing up helps an event like this a lot, but it is a great cause. I really do encourage that you give what you can. And the Lazy Purple Silly Server community will match your donation, so you get to double up. I am doubling your money, and this is not a RuneScape scam. You will get it.
Can you trim my armor, though, is the question.
Yeah, but I'll have to sell it and donate the proceeds to Child's Play.
You know what? If I get scammed from my armor for a good cause, I'll accept it.
Love that attitude.
Now, what is the next map? I believe it is Vigil, correct? Is that what you were saying?
It does seem to be the case.
Right. I'm very excited. Now, Vigil is from... I've actually never played Vigil. And this almost seems like a sin to say, because I know Vigil is such a fun and popular map. But, Lazy, you're going to have to tell me, what should we expect on Vigil?
Oh, my apologies, was typing. So Vigil, I love it. I think it's very unique. I think it captures a lot of what the all-star payload maps are trying to do, like Upward, Badwater, and the rest, but in a very clean way where the dynamic changes every point. I think the point to watch out for will be the third point, because I think that team play matters the most at that point, so I expect to see Bums have an edge there.
Now, what I'm excited about is the fact that we've got both teams going in 1-1 right here. I think not only is this a great map for, I think, both teams to come together with their coordination, but they're coming into it tied based on the games today, which is always what you want to see going into this round.
Yeah, is this a best of 3 maps? Is this the decider? Okay, this is it then. I love a game 3 or a game 5, depending on the format.
Depending on the format, depending on what we're playing, this is going to be our game 3. You gotta love it when you see this, when you see anything go to a game 3.
Veritig exploring the map pregame. And this could be interesting. Players on Beach Bums saying they do not like Vigil. At least one.
Uh-oh.
So let's hope that doesn't impede their team play.
I'm sure that has no bearing on their confidence whatsoever.
Oh, Denny's player firing right back saying they don't like payload at all, so maybe it evens out.
That might even things out, yes.
I mean, I love payload, but...
Hey, we've got the Heavy from Team Fortress 2 coming in with a rate of 10. Thank you so much for coming into this charity event.
Absolutely.
Thank you so much for bringing your community to our humble charity event for the Child's Play charity. Once again, this is bringing games and joy to kids that just really need it. We appreciate all the attention we can bring to it.
It all counts. Do you think Ninja will commit to running the Heatmaker here?
Oh, I don't know, but I kind of hope so. I always love seeing an off-meta pick every now and again here, kind of, make their way into the game. And I'm not actually sure how off-meta that is anymore.
Yeah, it's pretty close to stock. I mean, I'm wondering if something like this first points open hallway kind of dynamic benefits the Heatmaker and maybe switches off of it.
Absolutely, and from the looks of it, the sightlines that the sniper can get on this first point are absolutely brutal.
It's very scary, yeah.
Now, the only thing is, if the Beach Bum sniper is keeping an eye out for the red one, I mean, that's just Highlander sniper in a nutshell. Keep an eye out for that sniper.
I think this first point is very Upward-esque in that the red sniper literally needs to be dead if you're going to push in.
Mission begins in
It is absolutely terrifying whenever you see a good sniper on a payload map like this.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, I just grabbed a snack and I'm all set. Let's go, we're beginning.
Oh yeah, we are. We have our final game, our game to 3 right here. This is going to be the tiebreaker between the Beach Bums and Denny's at 3.
Rainbow in a very aggressive, invisible position. Almost gets caught accidentally by Bottle. He's making a play.
Lazy.
Oh, heavy down.
Lazy, just a second ago you were saying the red team sniper needs to be down for them to push, and it looks like the red team sniper is down and they're pushing.
They are indeed down. Yeah, do you know how that happened? What was the pick from?
I don't. I started looking at the map. Red team, great job on the Beach Bums for getting that pick, because that was exactly what they needed to get
flawless.
the point already.
Yeah, that extra team play from Bums could really be coming out already. As General makes a pick on, I believe, a heavy. Oh, this is looking really difficult for Denny's.
Now, point 2, from what it looks like, the blue team has multiple ways to get up to the high ground to kind of contest red team, but the payload has to go on the low ground. What is that going to do for the red team?
It's going to be interesting to see what Gumsy does right now. Oh, gets pushed back. True Blue drawn on scout, committed to the cart, only wants cart time, and the Uber comes through from Bums. Wrangle Country holding up.
Sticking to the cart was exactly what he needed to do. We got enough damage and distraction on that pyro.
Yep, that's brutal. Denny's was not able to hold up, even with the excellent wrangled play from the engineer. And Rainbow really trying it, gets the medic down. That could give them some leeway, setting up for the third point.
Evening out those Ubers is exactly what they might need right here.
And like I said, this third point rewards team play a lot. So we'll see if Bums just pushes and rolls through again, or if Denny's can come up with something. General going in for a big play, but the Pyro catches it. Very heads up by the Pyro. Very vertical play, hard to catch. And Blue Engineer flanking. That won't happen. Looks like Bums may be going for a lot of quirky plays since they're down on Uber. Oh, but they're confidently doing it. Oh, couldn't get up the hill, which is very important for Denny's.
Now, Denny's seems to be holding this point much better than the previous 2. They are holding this angle actually very well, but we've got General Alias on Spy is what I'm actually scared of for the red team here.
Yeah, he is starting to sneak his way in. Might be some spy on spy action? No, okay. No, they're both invisible. They don't even know. Go figure.
just an absolute coincidence on the flank.
Yeah.
Now, General Alias is... Oh, here we go.
Very heads up by the NG. General does get away, though, although he will be chased to high heaven, which is actually may not be what the Pyro should have done in this scenario. Uber coming in. Okay, but the Pyro does find its way back in time to disrupt some of the Uber. Extremely chaotic play.
Absolutely. Both teams are losing loads of players. Both teams have popped Uber.
Everfrost has a huge position here. Amazing. He gets the 2 picks necessary to ensure that did not get out of control.
Amazing hold by the red team, and Everfrost making a very big play at the end there. Also, red team, they did not
General coming
lose
in.
their medic.
No, Veritic has been playing extremely well, and I mean, I know from experience that this is a very important point for medics play. I have made some traumatically bad Uber drops here.
From experience, you know how terrifying this point can be.
Oh yeah, I'll never remember the tone of voice the pyro had.
Oh. Etched into your mind here.
Absolutely.
Now,
That's what I was still learning. We're good. Veritic is not still learning. He is under control.
Absolutely. We've got the Denny's, NG, Sniper, and Heavy have all been picked.
Oh
this might be what the blue team needs to push through.
Wow, that was a great flank play. Distracting with the combo of all things in the basement that lets the rest of the team get on the card.
And just like that, it looks like the Denny's defensive wall right here has crumbled down. They are going to be able to push right on in past this point. Oh, Rubber Mango, very nice headshot.
Well, it's very scary for Denny's. What is their Uber at? Okay, Veritig managed to get out with full Uber. That is an incredibly important play. Like we said, he's doing a great job on this defense. And here comes the Uber, but it will be way inferior to Veritig's. If he can get it off without dropping, he's milking it. Okay, finally uses. The Heavy's at 50 health. Okay, really have to start hitting on the cart, but the Heavy's low health because he waited so long on the Uber. Yeah, can't really make anything happen. Not enough health to go around. Well played by Bombs.
It was. Now, this seems like a very quick push by them as well. If they're trying to get to Denny's at 3, they got to make some time. Looks like they're trying to. A great play by those beach bums.
Absolutely. Oh, no.
And I'm being told that this is actually the fastest time that we've had for the entire tournament. So a huge congratulations to them.
Absolutely. That's the kind of momentum that, I mean, to match it, your morale has to be so high if you're Denny's right now to keep the hope that you can have that much momentum the whole way through.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
Gotta swap the batteries in my headset really quick, and while I do that, I'm gonna use this as a perfect opportunity to go ahead and plug today's charity. Again, !donate. Thank you everybody for coming. I know I've reminded everybody multiple times today, but I'm gonna do it one more time, and I thank you for being here.
Absolutely, it's an amazing cause. Hey, if anyone in this chat has ever played video games as a kid, if any of you have done that, then you know how important it is to have that. So please.
I don't know if we have anybody in here like that, but if we do...
You don't think there's any gamers in here?
I don't know, man.
Well,
if there
we have
are,
any gamers,
thank you.
They'll do their best. I know.
They'll understand.
Okay, sniper pick right out the gate from Rainbow. That's the kind of momentum starter you need.
I mean, like you said, they need to pick that red team sniper immediately, and that's exactly what they're trying to do.
Keeping an eye on Rainbow, going straight. Oh my god, Wrangled Engineer might be too distracted. Pyro is watching. Okay, but sapped Sentry.
Now, it looks like we have Denny's popping Uber, but unfortunately going to lose their medic shortly afterwards.
Oh no. Yeah, Bums does manage to make the cleanup. That was such a huge opportunity for the Bums. Denny's. They really had that.
They really did, and it seemed like they had a lot of momentum going into it, but the Beach Bums were just able to hold it just long enough, and actually just before that first point.
Yeah, see, I think that they ended up doing enough anyway. With the spawn time and everything, you know, it didn't look clean, but as we see, the cap happened. Spy coming in, though, from General Alias, gets the Heavy.
A beautiful pick on the Heavy. Spy doing what he does best, and see that giant back that is just ripe to be stabbed.
Yeah, and got him while the Pyro was spy checking, too. He really just found the exact angle. Okay. Ninja staying on car here as Scout. Gonna have to contest the Heavy for it.
Blue team coming up at a very strange angle. It looks like they want to try to take the high ground before they actually try to get that cart going underneath.
If they can get Uber in time, this is a great play to push up that slope. But red has Uber. Blue does not. Veritic really needs to get out of this one.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Red using the Uber, but Veritic does not commit to falling out to the right. This could be disastrous. He's burning to death. Oh, and it's Degreaser showing its colors. Veritic living through the Degreaser afterburn.
Veritic lives by
General. No.
I take it back again. Commentator's curse. I apologize for saying that he lived.
97%. That was literally the momentum that Denny's desperately needed to swing back after that Uber exchange.
I think they have one more solid push to make this happen because they have to get all the way to the last point in about 2.5 minutes now.
I mean, they have to start pushing without Uber. It is a desperate plea. Yeah, critical touching cart with 200 health. Desperation is the word of the day. That sentry will take no prisoners.
Now, is this a very common sentry place to see on the second point, or do a lot of players usually put it somewhere else?
I'd say this is the most common. You might see some cheese sometimes where they put it in the tracks to the right of the primary tracks. But for the most part, as you may have seen, this sentry just annihilates anyone that tries to get at the cart.
I definitely have. It looks like it's got high ground, it's got vision of cart, it actually can watch the flank as well. It seems like the blue team is just having a very hard time dealing with not only the sentry, but how rooted into this spot the red team is.
Yeah, the only disadvantage of that sentry might be that a scout could push it hiding on the right side of the cart, but that requires a lot of red being dead. Okay, we're seeing some action here. Sentry sapped at a good time. Does get saved by the Endy though.
Yep. That sentry is going to be the bane of blue team's existence right now. They're going to have to do everything they can to take it out like they just did right there with the Uber.
Amazing NG play, but the medic combo for red is coming behind the blue combo.
And
God, so much pressure in this tussle.
A very scattered fight, but once again, the Beach Bums managed to hold it despite losing their sentry.
I mean, it really is just incredible to see that Denny was able to 3-0 them in a dominant fashion on King of the Hill, but when it's like a 9v9 team fight, the Bums just find the edge every time.
When push comes to the cart, it looks like the Beach Bums have a better hold.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
We've got 10 seconds left in this match. It looks like the Beach Bums are going to have a very good hold on this second point.
I'm sorry, just to find some levity in it. Veritig jumping in with no pocket at 100% Uber to try and touch cart. It doesn't get much sadder than that.
Gotta
Well
love
played
the
by the
effort,
Bums.
though.
Yeah, this was an excellent matchup. Just amazing to see how the different dynamics matched up.
It was definitely a back and forth game today that we saw, especially with the Beach Bums taking round one in a dominant fashion. But Denny's on our second King of the Hill round here, taking it 3-0.
Very impressive.
An absolutely great showing by both of our teams, though. All players, I think, had some great times to shine. Loads of great plays, great backstabs, great headshots, and great support from everybody in the chat. Again, we've had a few more donations roll through, and we appreciate everybody that can donate even just $1 single with that little click with a PayPal button. Even $1 helps, and if you can't, just share the link with at least one person you know. That'll go a long way.
Absolutely. And instead of spending the $250 on a key to open a crate of nothing, you could spend that $250 to open the crate of someone else's happiness.
Now, next up right here, we're actually going to
I'm excited. I want to get inside the head of a bottle player.
That was a very fun match on that last one, though. I've never played the map myself. Like I said, again, seems a sin to say, but I can see why it is a crowd favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this has been in the rotation recently, but I definitely remember playing it in season.
All
Very well
gentlemen,
made.
hello. How are we doing, gentlemen? Hello.
Hello.
Good to see you guys. How was it?
That was great. Are we off the air right now?
Is this? Oh, yeah, there you go. Well, hey guys, how you doing? It's good to see you. I am Sniper for the Bums, and then Bottle is our demo. Shout out to Bottle. Before we say anything, though, first and foremost, our spy was MVP all the way. General Alias. Oh my goodness, those chain stabs, man, were something else. So
Beautiful.
Oh yeah, we were
my
freaking out
heart
over
goes
them.
out to him. Absolutely incredible. But it was good. The maps are hard to play on. Caldera was probably
Caldera
a lot more
sucks.
fun the second day.
It was
Caldera
fun, but
was
it sucks.
it was a lot more fun the second day, only because I didn't realize you could play so flanky. It's genuinely a better Steel. I mean, everything is better than Steel.
I
Everything is
remember-
better than Steel, but you
I
know.
was hyperventilating when you made that flank play a rubber. I was like saying, that's 4 shots and they
Yeah,
haven't
no,
seen him. That's
when-
5 shots and they haven't seen him.
Don't talk about that. Don't tell me that was on stream. Please don't tell me that was on stream.
I mean,
no!
I don't know if the camera caught it, but I was watching you the whole time.
I peeked around and I was like, oh, I guess I can go down here. I just walked over and there was the medic's big bald head and I was just trying to shoot at it. I missed like 3 times. I was like, you know what? I just went for the body shot. I was like, it counts. I'm sorry, but it counts. But that was fun. It was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun. Shout out to the team. Everybody was fantastic. Seasonalander's a lot of fun. If you guys haven't already, again, exclamation donate in chat. You guys are doing great. We're reaching that goal slowly but surely. It was fantastic. Shout out to our team. Hashtag Beach Bums. 3rd place. We sort of won-ish, you know? We won. Sort of. So I had a lot of fun. It was a great time. I'm glad I got to play all 3 maps. I don't know what happened on Sharkbay, though. We really dropped the ball there.
Yeah, I
think
wanted
it's
to
'cause-
ask what you think about the dynamic of the teams. Like if Denny's just has better raw DM or something, but you guys have better coordination.
I think it's
I'm
because we
gonna-
tried to play goofy, honestly.
Yes, I would agree. We got a little goofy, and there was a point on Sharkbay where I might have tried to pull a meme, and I told the medic to follow me when I had my Korea Cleaners Carbine and Bushwalker, and then I got headshot.
Oh my god.
You know,
A little bit, yeah.
I
That
feel
could
like
have stayed a secret if you didn't tell us.
I had to be honest about it, but I'm sure you
Oh.
guys noticed. I feel like we had it on lock the first 2 rounds in the beginning, and we just spilled our spaghetti at the last like 20 seconds. Like we just spilled spaghetti.
Yeah,
I
but
feel like
mean,
we had it, but I think you're right. I think when it comes to DM, like just damage, they probably had a speed. Sniper had me covered most times. But I feel like when it came to those really tight corners, we were just a more solid mass. You know, you're just like pressing 2 walls against each other. One of them's going to crumble. One might be built better, but one is just thicker, and we are definitely thicker. You know what I'm saying? If that
yeah.
makes sense.
Makes perfect sense. Yeah, I could definitely tell that when it was 9v9, you guys had the edge.
Definitely. So shout out to everybody. Shout out to all the players. Shout out to the teammates. Bottle, you did amazing for calling out. Our sniper was great.
He was good.
Our spy was incredible. Our medic held through. Everybody did awesome. So I'm really
Pyro
happy that everyone
carried.
got through. Yeah, Pyro, Spy, they 100% carried. Shout out to everybody.
Great
Gumsy,
environmental
Grandpa.
kills and backstabs that I was seeing.
Did you guys count the sharks and crocodiles? No. Last time we got to like 30 something on the European side, so it was a blast. So, Bottle, any words, man?
Not really.
I had
What
fun.
inspires the bottle play?
Oh yeah. Oh, the bottle pick on Sharkbay. Did you guys see that?
So,
Oh yeah.
Yes.
like many years ago, like 4 years ago or something like that, I became Bottle because I thought it was funny at first, but then it kind of become my entire identity.
As it
Yeah. My main things I demo night with Bottle. I've been at it for years. I want to fight Solar Light TF2, as anyone does.
You'll get there.
But
eventually.
yeah, no, it's Bottle's my game. I proper demo night. Secondly, I'm mostly a demo. Yeah.
If there's
Would you
anybody who I'm
ever-
trusting, it's him.
Yeah, would you ever consider? Oh wait, would you ever consider taking up Scuba as a mentee?
Sure.
Oh, fantastic!
There you go. Now you have a mentee you can train. They say the best way to learn is to teach. Have you heard that?
Oh,
That's
yeah.
actually pretty true.
Uh,
But I had fun. It was great. Bottle, I trust Bottle. I mean, you got that ridiculous pick on Medic on Sharkbay. He flew over the boat and just crashed his bottle onto Medic's forehead and just figured that out.
amazing.
So, I mean, you know what I mean? Demo's a pick class. So he figured that out. and I'm
Hybrid
really
night more
happy.
and come, kids.
It worked.
It's
It
worth
definitely
it,
worked.
I
But
swear.
I think that's the fun part about this event now that it's getting bigger is that we're not angry, we're not frustrated, we're not screaming. I mean, there's screams, don't get me wrong, but the whole point of the event is to have casual and semi-casual players and content creators to come together and kind of just imagine just a big bag of popcorn just exploding in a microwave. That's about really what it is. Because last time we did this, it was just in a complete just cluster on the point of bodies flying in and out. You know, just it was insane. And the casters always get so confused. So I'm really happy that like it's an interesting event where you can actually see things go down. So I appreciate being invited and I appreciate the team I was on and I appreciate everybody. I appreciate the production team, casters, people that donated. You guys are all fantastic.
Well said, and thank you for playing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for casting.
My pleasure.
Oh, an absolutely great event with some great plays, some great players, some great production. By the way, we got to hand it over to J-Max and Ian for running this entire thing right now because, my
Whoa.
God, to run this thing as you did, very impressive. Oh, and hey, welcome in. We got Critical Beef and Jam Point now, it looks like. How you two doing?
Pretty good, pretty good. What about yourself?
Doing
Uh,
great.
TF2. Can't go wrong.
Understandable.
True.
All right. Now, let's talk about the game, though. Is there any moments specifically while playing that just stood out to you as, man, I'm so glad that happened on stream. I'm so glad it happened during 2022 Seasonalander.
What do you think, Beef?
Um, that is an interesting question, actually.
Were you just
would
happy to be here?
You know what? Yeah, just happy to be here. Just because of the fact that it's like, you know, personally for me, this is my second charity event that I participated in, and you know, just having fun doing this stuff is just really fun and just really like exciting. That's the main thing.
This is also the first time I'm participating in Seasonalander, which I am rooting for my friends. Pretty much, I have friends on both teams for the winning side, so I have to root for both teams. But for our side, I can't. I mean, honestly, it was just a roll for both sides during each of the maps, and then finally a roll for just for the final map. So, yeah, nothing too special, nothing too crazy. Um, hopefully there's a few open gifts that can be made from it, but that's all.
It was definitely some great plays by both teams, and that's actually what Lazy and I were just talking about. Game 2 on that King of the Hill. Denny's came through with a 3-0 sweep. What do you guys think happened there? What do you think it was that you did right? Do you think you're just the raw DM coming through for your team?
Well, during the first map, we did notice that we had been practicing on a previous version of the map, so we were not prepared for this new version of the map for the first round. So that's pretty much how we got rolled on that one. But for this map, I'm not really sure what it was. Maybe we were just all in the groove.
I think
What
it
do
was
you
just a
think, Beef?
groove. I think it
Yeah,
was just a
maybe.
groove, just because of the fact that we were just like hyped to like be on that map. And not only that, but I know Jam was doing pretty well being the scout for that map, and it was just the it just felt really, really. What's the word I'm looking for?
Team
I'm not too
spirit.
sure. Spirit, yeah. Just because of the fact that it's like we're actually on the point, we're actually sweeping this round, and I think that's what got us the win for that one.
Yeah, I think what I'm hearing is that you guys all have a lot of individual fighting spirit, but it can be hard to mesh that all together into one fighting spirit for the kind of push you might have needed on like second point Vigil or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, that exactly. I was only playing Scout for one round though. I played Pyro for the rest, so I ended up switching classes a lot.
Oh yeah, I did see some switches here and there from both teams.
I mean, either way, it was some great gameplay by both teams. I absolutely loved how each team had their moment to shine. You guys did absolutely fantastic on all of them, but especially that King of the Hill saw some beautiful environmental kills as well. Absolutely fun game to watch.
Oh yeah, it was a treat. Thank you for coming out to play.
No problem. Thank you
No
for having
prob-
us.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for having us.
Any final words before a break?
Not really, just donate, please.
Absolutely.
Right now.
Well said. Yeah, now's
Or
the
I
Absolutely
will
best
donate.
find where
time.
you
because-
live.
Like even if it's just $1, just $1, few dollars, it benefits this charity. So these kids need help, guys. These kids need help.
Absolutely. And your donation will be matched double the help, double the satisfaction.
Exactly. It's just we're done. I'm gonna donate $10.
Better
Your
donate
support is
more.
greatly appreciated.
Purchase.
All right. Thank you both for coming in. Appreciate the interview. In about 10 minutes here, we're going to have our next round going up. So stay tuned. Stay in the chat. We will be right back after a brief break. Set up the next round. We hope to see you there.
Go back to the pathway.
no, it's okay. What was it? I'm just more curious. The wonders of modern technology. Wonders of modern technology.
All right,
All
we are
right.
back. Next match coming up. Want to read our fantastic team rosters, Purple?
I would absolutely love to, now that we've got our next round going. Thank you, everybody that is still hanging around for this beautiful charity event. We've got 2 teams coming out here. We've got NFTs, the Never Forget Teamwork, and we've also got the Brash Bandits, the Never Forget Teamwork. 9 beautiful players. On Scout, we've got Freddy. Soldier, we've got Steg. Pyro is going to be Privateer. Demo Man is Eho or Iho. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. Again. Heavy is going to be Zanvius. Engineer, we've got Hero Master 90. Medic is going to be Crom the God. Sniper, Minty T21. And Spy is going to be Cool Stuff. Amazing roster right here for the NFT team.
Yeah, I've heard of these NFT things, but I didn't know what it was. Never forget teamwork. I think I like NFTs.
I think I'm into them now.
Yeah, really. On the Brash Bandits, heading right on up, it is Joelle on Scout, iMac on Soldier, Soul of Power on Pyro, Xeno Swift on Demo Man, I Spy 92 on Heavy, not Spy. He's doing the Heavy. He probably can get into the mind of the Spy as a Heavy. I like that. I like that. Kalarakai on Engineer, Medic on Veritig. We've already seen how amazing a medic he is. And then Sniper is going to be Brad's, and Frazzled Raz is going to be the Spy.
Razzled Raz. That's a good name to say. Now, once again, I want to make sure we thank everybody for being here. We've had so many donations come through in the recent, just in the last hour here. Neanders, thank you so much. A $10 donation with a smiley face and an attachment that I can't say verbally because it's an attachment, but thank you. Ian the Awesome, the one hosting this beautiful event, $20 donations. Thanks to everyone who donates is his message. And thank you again to everyone, as well as this anonymous $20 donation that we just had come through.
Fun thing about that, that's actually my mom. I know she was donating. She actually watches the events and she's wanted to help for the longest time. She's been knowing of my events planning since the very beginning back in 2020. And I'm happy to, well, have her support me and I can have her be shown through this. So
That is so great. Thank you to Ian's mom for another great
That's
donation.
amazing.
yeah.
I just want to clarify that Neanders, the link, see, I think it was code that made me download a WebM that then default opened in Windows Media Player, and it's a GIF of a kitten running into a corner and falling over.
I guess we can verbally say attachments.
There you go. Yeah, thank you for the $10, Neanders.
Awesome.
Thank you, Lazy, for making sure everybody in the chat knew exactly what was going on. We've also got Toopy. Big thanks to Toopy. Big donation. Says, great games today. Love the cause. Keep it up. Thank you so much. Emus are fun. Beautiful. Love the username. The message is just hi. It's an $8 donation, though. Thank you so much for that.
The name speaks for itself.
It really does. Waylon, I'm going to say your name right here. Says this is a real donation. Waylon, thank you so much, as well as to Creamsicles, Ricardo Torres, and Anonymous for a $2, $5, and $10 donation right here. Thank you, everyone, for supporting this charity event. We are so close to the goal of $1,500, which is crazy to say. We're almost at $1,200 raised for this amazing charity.
Yeah, and I'd just like to bounce off of Waylon's donation, criticizing themselves for it being a $150 donation. One is more than enough. If everyone in chat donated $1 and then that donation gets matched by my server community, we're basically at $1,500. So every donation is a real donation. It's not even close.
Yeah. Now, I will say, in the beginning of this very event, we did actually start at $600. We are almost doubled what we had started. This is a fantastic cause, and I'm glad everybody has been supportive and excited to have it. So, if you haven't already, make sure to donate! Donate in the chat. If there's anything else, that we should support in the future, feel free to reach out to me through either the Seasonalander Twitter or myself personally. You can find me on Twitter as well. But I'm excited to see these games go on for the last match for the summer of 2022.
And I'm sorry, Ian, but did you just say our initial donation goal was $600?
That is correct. We have
Wow.
And
almost
are
doubled what we had started off as a goal with. We almost
this
made it first day to what we needed, and now have reached before the end of the second weekend, the second day of the second weekend, we've almost reached our goal doubled. Like
this is
this is
so great.
fantastic.
That's
Can I
fantastic.
just
It really is.
can I just say why I love the TF2 community? Like, this is a community that has been going on for what, 14, 15 years now, still going strong, still coming together for charity events, and also doubling donation goals. Excuse me?
Yeah, I mean, I love these. I love this community. It's such a tightly knit community. Everybody knows each other. Everyone's really nice. I've never really met a truly bad soul in the community, besides at least who I've talked to. Everyone's just been very wonderful and willing to help others through this game. So, yeah.
Yeah,
Such a great
it's
community.
really it is wonderful to imagine how many kids this amount of money will be able to bring joy to. I know that everyone, I mean, you know, most people at least in chat know how it feels when you're feeling down as a kid and games just take you completely away from it. How important that can be to keeping your head above water and staying hopeful. And if you can find that feeling in yourself and recognize that and what it did for you, you know why this charity is so important.
And I've got to say, no, as somebody myself who is a self-proclaimed gamer, games are really my escape. Games are what I go to at the end of the day to unwind. Long day of work, rough day. I know at the end of the day I can at least unwind, escape into a fun new world and universe. So it's great to know that what this charity is doing is bringing that exact feeling, that exact escape that we all go to at the end of the day to unwind to kids who really need it. And I just think it's such a great idea, a great charity, and a great cause that the TF2 community has come together for.
And I think it's really an interesting double-edged sword of gaming, and I never thought too much about the other side of the sword, right? That games are so engrossing that they can take you away from things that maybe you should be paying attention to. But the other side of it is that it nothing else can take you away from something that you deserve a distraction from, you know?
And with
Absolutely.
that being
Study first, kids. Do your homework first, then game.
Yeah.
for real. With that being said, we have officially reached the double of our goal. We are at $1,200 and $4.33.
That's
It's
crazy. That's
amazing.
so cool. Thank you to everybody. We're going to be having another great round right here. And this won't be the last time I say it, but if you are interested in donating, !donate, just type that in the chat. Your support, greatly appreciated. Now, I believe we are playing the same 3 maps again. Is that correct, Ian?
Yes, that is correct. We are going to be going through the same maps we just saw earlier. It's just rotated from the first day. Everything should be a-okay. I mean, hopefully everyone studied the maps, did their homework, because Caldera is one heck of a map.
Yeah, you can say that again.
Well
It-
said. And that is one thing that has really caught me off guard, is how dynamic Caldera is. It seems to be one of those maps where you run into a point, you keep on running your head into the wall and it doesn't work, try something else and go to another point. There's something about that dynamic style of control point maps that I think is just way more engaging than I expected, especially with how cool that last point is.
Oh yeah, especially the split control point maps where there's always the sneaky backdoor play.
Everybody loves a sneaky play. Now, my question to everybody in the chat really quick, has anybody in the chat played this map before? Once again, it is called Caldera. If anybody here has played it, give me your thoughts. Throw some thoughts into the chat. What do you think about it? And what do you think about Steel? If you haven't played Caldera, have you played Steel?
Yeah, I actually would love to hear even just thoughts about Steel, because it does seem like a divisive map. It seems you either love it or disconnect when it comes up.
You know, it's so funny. As I first started getting into TF2 now 12 years ago, let's not talk about how old that makes me feel, but I remember jumping into a game of Steel, getting lost for a good 5 minutes, and just disconnecting and thinking, oh man, this game is so hard.
I
But
mean, would you call it worse than Hydro as the first player experience?
no, no, I would not. And now, as a player that has been playing this game for well over a decade, I absolutely love the idea of Steel. I love the idea of these maps. I know they are very divisive, very love-hate in the community, but I think that's the cool thing about TF2. There's just so many maps, so many different ways to enjoy the game.
Absolutely. It's critical to have that gameplay variety, you know?
And TF2 is the game to do it. You could just queue up for your casuals forever and have so much fun playing this game. And that is completely ignoring the community servers, the randomizers, the custom maps that the community has made. This is the kind of game that you can hop into and have hundreds and thousands of hours of fun. Just look at my playtime on TF2. That'll attest to that.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think people could get to 10,000 hours plus if it wasn't always changing and always different.
Oh, we're talking I mean, TF2 is the kind of game it's the kind of game I could sink thousands of hours to. That 10,000 hour rule, I know a good few players that have been playing TF2 for that long, and when you get those thousands of hours, it's just so much fun that there's still always something new to play, always something new to learn in this game.
Absolutely. And it's also amazing that you can see the skill difference between a 5,000 hour player and a 10,000 hour player, you know? Like people like Solar Light, it looks like they're playing a different game or a different character. It's really amazing.
That players like that blow my mind because I think that oh, that's impossible. Nobody could do that. And then you see it happen and it's like, oh, I have more to learn in this game that I've been playing for a decade. I thought I beat the game.
Yeah, but it's so important to see that other people are pushing the limit, right? Like I'm sure so many people, me included, could get at 5,000 hours and be like, well, I know everything there is to do, so now it's boring. But no, then you see Solar Light or Anthid play and you're like, yep, this game goes on forever.
This is a game with an infinitely high skill ceiling, and I think it's one of those things that just continually brings people back to this game.
Yep.
It's what keeps bringing me back to this game. Did you know C-tapping is a thing? What?
Yeah.
What even is that?
It was like I couldn't understand it for years, and then one day I just got it, and now I do it all the time.
It's so great. Everybody loves TF2.
Yeah, you're not allowed to C-tap until 5,000 hours, apparently. They just like disable
it. Is the rule. That is the cutoff, yes.
Now here we go. Yeah, game starting in 1 minute.
All right. Now, once again, we have the NFTs versus the Brash team right here. And both of these teams have a lot of great players on them. Going into this blind, I'm really excited to see how this plays out.
Oh, interesting to see Veritix playing Pyro instead of Medic. Maybe he had his fill of Medic already and decided to switch it up.
I don't know, man. I saw him surfing every single rocket that was thrown at him. I don't know how you could have a fill of that. That was just absolutely great to see.
It really was. Maybe they think it's not fair. It's not fair if they're on Medic.
Yeah, you know what? We can't have a Medic that can't die. That's just not fair. Oh, we got some cheers for Brads in the chat. Look at that.
Let's go Brads. No, I'm cheering for NFTs because I love NFTs. I love teamwork.
I love teamwork. If you love teamwork, you love NFTs. Never forget teamwork. And here we go. We've got our first round between these two teams going out right now. Blue team, red team, both with 100% Uber. I wonder what medic guns the medics are using right now.
Yeah, both on stock right now.
Oh.
Ooh, spy on med. Oh, not able to connect. Interesting. Blue is definitely holding on to the Uber. They look to be creating an opportunity before starting the Uber exchange.
It definitely looks like they're waiting for the right moment. The blue team has managed to get a pick on Sniper and Spy.
Yeah, that's the perfect time. I mean, I think even they could have gotten away with milking the Uber a little more, but this exchange is going to be in Blue's favor. No, actually, red Uber is a lot better.
Red Uber was a little better, just what they needed to be able to push Blue
finds
out.
the enemy medic with this full 3-kill flank.
And here we were saying, Veritig, what are you doing off of medic? I think we see why now with a double kill like that.
They know where the medic goes, where they want to go.
Right. And IMAC getting a beautiful double kill on Soldier as well. Ooh. Oh, Brad's getting a nice pick on Freddy right there.
Oh.
Ooh. And a pick on the enemy sniper?
Yeah, that really takes away Blue's ability to make something happen without a raw push. A lot of frags being exchanged.
We got some Brad chants in the chat as well. Look at that.
With IMAC down, they might consider a push, but that spawn's gonna come up. Yeah, nah. Opportunity must come again.
I don't know if picking... Oh, they did manage to take down the sentry gun, though. I'm wondering if that's going to be enough for the blue team to be able to push in on defense here. Oh, it's getting a little action-y right here. We got the blue team trying to push through a very tight choke, but it doesn't look like it's working out for them.
Oh, I have been muted.
Welcome
That's
back.
Fine. Hello. what I'm seeing is that blue team needs to be more willing to commit. I'm seeing cold feet at the choke, and that will get your medic dropped.
That's definitely what it looks like, especially with how narrow that choke point can be.
Angie does get stabbed on red side though. With that level 1 sentry, it might not be much of a threat.
Yeah.
Whoa, Iho coming in. That demo jump could have been amazing.
Huge demo jump over to the back. A nice distraction. Even if it wasn't anything, a pick, it was still enough to pull some eyes over in that direction.
Yep, that's enough. That's enough to get some momentum going.
Red team
Red Uber does come in
here.
Oh, blue medic did not have Uber. 80% manages to get away. That's a huge deal.
Oh, Privateer on the Pyro manages to get a pick on the red team medic. This is exactly what the blue team needed to be able to push in.
This is a huge deal. Blue has the full Uber. And it looks like they're going to play in order, going straight to B. I like that idea. I like that idea. You don't want to put yourself into such a disadvantageous position on E when you have so much advantage.
Right, especially when you have that momentum. And like I said earlier, you never underestimate the power of momentum in any competitive game, any competitive setting.
No. But you see here that Blue's getting cold feet. They literally should be rolling in right now. They're going to get picked or something. Medics at half health. Their corner jumps in, opposite of cold feet. What is... We need some cohesion going on from Blue. Come on, go in.
Blue team had a very good push at the beginning, but it looks like they are getting a little hesitant, as you said, pushing into this point.
Yeah, they're just letting themselves get headshot and take damage. They've got to make it happen.
Now, we did see this earlier when the teams weren't exactly very committed to their pushes, and that's when we started seeing them go for the flank and start wrapping around toward that last point.
Yeah, I mean, Red has 75 Uber right now. The whole advantage is being lost. Okay, we're seeing them come in, but Medic needs to save the heavy. Oh God, save the demo at least.
Oh,
there we go.
Blue team popping Uber though. Red team doesn't have Uber for another 9%.
They will have the Uber to collapse back in, but no, Blue team does have the full Uber advantage here. Okay, Red Medic has 70 health with 90 Uber. It looks like they're not actually going to recommit. Yeah, they're gonna save it.
That poor Red Heavy's gonna be stuck there though.
Oh my God, they really are.
Beautiful headshot.
Oh, and there's the spy too. The scout gets a collateral, and the ragdolls are quite comical.
A very good push by the blue team right here. NFT's going right into the second point. Looks like they're gonna push right on into the third.
Yep, I love it. I love it. I mean, just press W though, right?
Just press W. TF2 is easy, am I right?
Absolutely.
That's a lie, by the way. TF2 is not easy.
No, really though, this one small trick, competitive players hate him. Just press W. It makes everything a lot better.
Competitive players hate this one cool trick. Oh, Brad's with two beautiful headshots back to back.
That's what happens when you slow down in a choke. Brad's is on top of it.
I see why we got some Brad chants in the chat right now. His headshots are unstoppable.
He's a menace.
Now,
okay, but Blue Scout is going for a lot of cap time. Freddy on E does get slightly edged out by the Red Scout.
But that's going to pull a lot of the red team's attention back over to the last point. This might be what blue team needs to get in.
They wisely just send their flank classes. I think this is the right call by Red.
Oh my god, Brad, stop it. That's illegal.
Oh no. SMG sniper coming in. All right. Oh no, will Red Spy really find an opportunity here? No way, no way, not in the heavy. Oh! Frazzle makes it happen again.
The red team with a great defense, and that Spy getting some very key picks in the backline and getting out alive?
Oh, cool stuff on Spy. Okay, the Uber exchange just happened. Cool stuff has a chance here. No angle on the sniper, though. Does get the backstab and will get stuffed out by the sentry. But no sniper is a big deal for blue team pushing. They just need to... Oh, they're dead.
Oh, they're dead. Yep, it looks like the red team is definitely holding it down here, and this is about when we started to see the other teams go for that flank play, try to get toward point E and see if they can pull some attention off of this point, because C is all on the low ground.
Yeah, I think that might be in line with the kind of strategy Blue has been presenting, where they like to be methodical. I think you can be more methodical splitting your point push.
Absolutely. I'm wondering what they're going to be doing from here. It looks like the blue team is still all grouped together, but they also did just respawn. They may be waiting for an Uber to make a very solid push as one full unit.
Looking like 50 Uber for Blue right now, but Red has the advantage at 90 Uber.
Red is definitely going to have that Uber going in.
Braz is down. That is the sniper versus sniper one, and Red is pinned in a corner. This actually is a huge opportunity, even without Uber, because they're all bunched up. If you can get the demo man perfectly in line with this position as they are, but the Uber's coming in. This is huge. Can they live? Oh no, it's a completely
99%.
No, it was 99. This pyro Uber is completely destructive. You can't do anything about it.
NFT team's medic was killed at 99% Uber.
That is tragic. That's the kind of thing that'll haunt you. Like, just if you healed someone 1 second faster, could you have won that push?
That is a very tough thing to see, but I mean, they still have it in them. This is a very defensive styled map, I think. I think this greatly favors the red team, especially on point C, where it's just such a hard point to break into. It's not like the Brash team here can't do the same thing when they get to the red team.
Yeah, it really... I'm still hung up on that last push, because it really was a moment of brilliance from Blue, and I wanted to see them rewarded for it.
I think they were doing it right. They just got a little unlucky.
Yeah.
Unlucky. That's what I say every time I die. Oh, Brad's again.
Yeah, sniper versus sniper now being lost on Blue side.
Ooh, and Frazzled, the red team spy, getting another pick, a nice face stab.
This is just going to reset for now. Blue does have Uber, so you can't have what happened last time. Brad's in a very aggressive sniper position, though. Trying to catch someone off guard, but his timing was off. Oh, Heavy does go down, though. Yeah, Heavy really has to not be the first peeker when you have a sniper as good as Brad's.
When you give a sniper like Brad's any sort of a sightline, it's nightmare-inducing, anxiety-inducing even.
Oh, cool stuff with a fascinating Dead Ringer entry. Is found out though at 20 health, hiding for his life in a garage. But Demo does get headshot, and oh, Spy almost drops the medic, but just not in time. But still, this Uber exchange is really interesting, sloppy on both ends.
And both Ubers
Blue Demo
have
is totally
been
caught. Blue Demo's completely caught out. Blue team needs to help their Demo. No.
Well, Blue team finally pushing in here. There we go.
Oh, if they can keep Xanvius alive, it's a big deal. But Xanvius falls off the point. Oh no, the point can kill you. The Blue medic is caught out alone, hiding under the staircase. Okay, but it's in the darkness. He can't be seen. He can be seen.
Oh no. Almost got away with it too. Now the blue team might be able to do something with this though, because a lot of the red team, including their medic, has been picked.
Oh my god, Engineer Hero Master coming in, killing Demo in a... Oh no, that was Sniper in 1v1. Can he win any more DMs? No.
Oh, very close. A great push by the engineer. You love to see that hero engineer play by
Absolutely.
Hero Master 90.
Brazold looking to make a play underneath the staircase. Uncloaked, sees the sniper and the heavy, gets the sniper and the heavy.
Wow. An absolutely beautiful double kill.
Yeah, it's so smart when you can find a spot where you can be uncloaked because there's just no time to spy check. Oh my god, a huge jump in from Stegart on Soldier. Gets like 4 kills, completely opening up the C point.
Just like that, I think the blue team might be able to get a full cap off of this with nearly a team wipe.
I don't know, they lost their medic at the last second and this scout is not dead. Oh my god, Privateer's at 2 health. And this demo needs to hit a pipe. This is tragic.
Oh no! That was so close.
And blue demo's still lost.
Blue team maybe
Don't get crushed by the point. Don't get crushed.
2 seconds away.
Okay, sentry's down. This blue demo is doing work somehow, and no longer.
Blue demo finally getting killed after what felt like the most prolonged bit of a fight there that I have seen in this all day today.
Yeah, but blue has player advantage. I think they're sensing it, but they can't get cold feet again. They've got to go before Ubers are acquired.
Until Brad gets another double kill.
Oh, here comes the Stegart jump.
Oh,
doesn't make it
Steg
out.
almost getting a nice jump in there, but getting stuffed out.
Zambius has a huge position. Oh, does get distracted from behind, though. And cannot clean up.
Oh, we've got the mini sentry going in right now. A wrangled mini sentry getting a load of damage down.
Red team is definitely split up. This 1 point is going to get capped. It's probably C.
Yep. This is definitely what the blue team needed to be able to cap point C, I think. I don't think the red team is going to be able to get back here in time. And it looks like the red team kind of agrees with me there. It looks like they're going to go set up on another point.
Definitely not a loss for red, though. They are very happy with this time.
Absolutely. They've been holding a very good hold so far. Already 12. How many minutes in? Is that? No, that's not. I apologize.
Amazing stab by Cool. Yeah, we're 12, like 13 minutes in. Hey, Cool stuff. Making a huge distraction at the best time for the Pyro to walk in. A little too optimistic.
Now, this is a very interesting point because it looks like D is actually not that far away from E.
Yeah, it seems you can defend both if you wanted to. Blue does come in with the Uber, though, and gets shot into lava!
Oh!
Lava shouldn't kill the Pyro! Oh, Blue medic will go down.
Regardless, a beautiful environmental kill for this round.
Yes, absolutely. My lava-proof suit.
Right, I thought the Pyro couldn't be killed by lava. That's basic, it's not... fire type resists fire attacks.
Yeah, at least he should get to live for a bit in it. Decent pick by Frazzled. No engineer, no teleporter. Could hurt blue.
Now this looks like a very hard one to push into because the blue team has to go through low ground.
Yeah, blue had the momentum and they were working it. The Uber was wise, but that lava being right there, I don't see how blue can actually make that push as long as the Pyro is alive on red.
Especially with Pyro in mind. This is going to be extremely difficult because all the Pyro has to do is get one air blast.
No, here comes the Pyro Uber. Medic might make it out alive. No, misses the ramp. Running for their life. No, don't fight. You had it. You could have ran. Oh, gets forced. I think they Uber sawed to force. Oh my god! Crom is winning the DM against the Pyro! And the Pyro goes down, detonate, killing themselves.
And
but now the spy is on the Blue Medic, and he misses the stab! Blue Medic has been holding on this whole time.
Now, I'm actually surprised that the blue team hasn't just given up on this point yet and gone straight over to E, because I believe E would be easier to push in looking at how red team is set up right now.
Absolutely. I think Freddy should just put some cap time on E, force a split, because that position is way too fortified. Even a blue sniper is starting to agree, putting cap time on. Oh, but they completely commit to D, and I'm not sure it worked out. No, they've lost the medic.
Going for a backstab, but unfortunately getting air blasted? I'm not exactly sure how, but he got sent into the lava. Oh.
Was it a Dead Ringer lava attempt?
I don't believe the Dead Ringer can save you from lava.
We're learning a lot about lava.
I've learned that it hurts. That's one thing I've learned so far.
Personally? Oh, yeah. Last desperate E push, not gonna materialize. Okay, okay.
All right. Well, a very, very good hold by the Brash players right here on the red team.
Yeah, looking
Brash
at
Bandits.
the score, I don't think this is a skill issue. I don't think this is anything in particular other than NFT not having the confidence in their ability.
It definitely seems like a coordination ish, not necessarily coordination, because the blue team, they were playing very well together. It was, like you said, a matter of committing to the push and not getting cold feet.
Yeah, you can't play not to die when you're on blue side. You have to celebrate every death as an attempt.
No death is in vain as long as a point is captured.
Exactly.
Okay, well, it looks like the Brash Bandits only need to push to point D or to push to point C in a quicker time than the NFT team did. So I wonder how NFT is going to do on defense after that offense attempt.
NFT is going to have to go all in on something, whether it's a Wrangled Sentry or who knows what.
Or a brand new NFT. All right, it looks like Steg going aggro right here, trying to get a pick, but unfortunately getting picked himself.
You don't want any hole in the defense when you're this sensitive to getting capped.
Especially on this first point right here, but it looks like the blue team does have to push through two very narrow points to get in there.
See, they come in right in with the Uber. They're not afraid to make it happen right away.
Yeah, but Privateer on
Privateer
the
doing
pyro. Yeah, air blasting that Uber right off their point.
Oh, but Frazzled, I think, got 2 stabs in that push, and Red's Uber is not delivering any value.
Now,
Blue still behind on the engineer. Does get him and saps the Engie.
Frazzled getting another amazing spy play. Was that 3 backstabs just within the first point?
I think it may have been. Xanvius trying to clear the path for his team. Great jump by Stegart, but not enough rockets.
And just like that, the Brash Bandits already have the first point and are pushing into B just like that.
Oh, we're seeing taunts come out from Veritig. Spy checking.
Oh, man.
Veritig, please.
I didn't know we were taunting today. I didn't know we were taunting.
Oh, no. Oh. Okay, IMAC gets picked away.
The blue team has lost a soldier, but it looks like they're going for the very bold play of throwing a player onto the last point already.
If I were NFT, I would close to ignore any E attempts because it's such a bluff at this point. They don't need E.
Ooh, the red team medic. Great eyes, getting a pick on the blue team spy before they can get in there for a sneaky backstab.
Blue medic does get forced, I believe, by cool stuff on red spy. The E point bluff is still going on, but Stegar finds the medic and picks him. Dies for it.
That was a very good hold, and this is exactly what the red team needed. NFTs need a good hold here, and they have to hold out for a good, another 10 minutes and 24 seconds.
Ooh. It's tough, but they're doing a good job of not really buying the E bluff. I think they might have sent 1 player, if even.
Yeah, from what it looks like, it's just a scout that is playing around E, and they've sent their own scout to try and match him.
Exactly.
We've got a bit of a scout 1v1 going down on point E, but it looks like they've both backed off, and the blue team scout is not committing any longer.
Yeah, they're committing blue demo to E. That's interesting. Unless Zeno is trying for a flank on B. No, just splitting up.
Now, B point here, looks like there's only one major point, one choke for the blue team to push through, but, you know, the explosive classes, all these mobile classes have other ways in, it looks like, over the fence.
Yeah, they have to commit through the one choke to get to the other smaller choke, so it does end up feeling like one choke.
I think it's going to happen here because they just got Uber.
Uber coming in, and oh, great pop by Crom on Red Medic. They're basically not even trading Ubers. This is superior for red.
It definitely is.
Yeah, blue team crumbling.
The blue team medic did a great job of flashing Uber to everybody that needed it, but the red team just managed to manage the point. I just said manage 3 times. They managed a lot of things.
I mean, yeah, red didn't have to flash, and that's gonna win it.
I was talking about C being a very difficult point to push into, but it actually looks like B could be similarly difficult just because of the fact that there's only one main choke to go through.
Yeah, they also are in the low ground, high ground situation. I don't think Steel is this aggressive about giving offense low ground all the time.
No, it looks like the red team always has that high ground advantage, but the blue team has the advantage of going back to the last point. They have the ability to flank very hard, which looks like that's exactly what they're doing, sending 2 players over there.
The full flank. They're very hurt, though. It takes 1 body shot from Jam Point on the soldier if he just knows, yeah. And the whole flank goes down for nothing.
The sniper and the scout managing to hold that last point flank.
Blue trying to get some momentum since they may know that the sniper was distracted, but blue medic goes down anyway. Even getting rid of blue
surprising,
dispenser.
yeah. I saw how quickly the blue team took the first point, but it looks like red team was just they just needed that one little push to say, okay, no, we need to hold a little harder, and that's all they needed.
This is really exceptional by red team, and now I think we're seeing them switch it up where they're not afraid to funnily enough, not afraid to get aggressive and peek a lot when they're on defense.
Yeah, look at the red team demo, Iho right here, and Stag both peeking.
Iho, that's a huge problem for blue if you don't know when the red demo is going to be aggressive.
Oh, you know what? I apologize. That shutter can be opened. There is a second way for the blue team to go through.
Oh, I see what you mean.
The blue team does have an alternate option to point B.
I mean, look at this suppression from Iho. He's making sure that the engineer can't even set up. Yeah, that's such a great angle.
On sniper now. A great pick on the blue team sniper.
That's a huge deal. That's how blue expects to make something happen. And now we have the red soldier and pyro coming in. Why are they so aggressive on defense? I don't understand. Where did this come from?
And where did they
Blue's
go?
committed to E.
Blue is actually just taking their entire team through the back flank.
We've already got the ×2 cap started. Heavy is fully committed. Cannot get off of this once he's on it.
That Heavy has staked himself to this point, and he is not going anywhere. He is going to stand above a death pit. A very bold Heavy play.
He's not being stopped yet. As long as Iho stays alive, red team should stay in this. But they've got to kill this Heavy. Come on.
This Heavy's just standing there. They're letting them stay. And it looks like the demo can't even get an angle on those pipes. He's going to have to go to
He's making it happen, picking it off. Oh, he's eating sandwich on point. He's going to slip off to splash.
He's going to get slipped. He's going to slip.
No!
Oh, man.
Talk about a last meal.
A great attempt by the blue team Heavy, though. A very bold play.
Yeah, just the Heavy and Scout have put this much time on E. I'm surprised to see that blue feels this a bit desperate now, that they have to make the E thing actually happen.
Talk about a last meal.
Thank you. Oh my god, Veritig coming in at their spawn. Can't fully make it happen. This has become so chaotic. Heavy eating not his last meal, thank god, okay.
Now, the blue team is getting on to point B right now. They have a little bit more time, which they need in order to reset that timer because they have 5 minutes to get to the third point, but they only have 1:30 to get the next point.
And Blue Spy unable to make the Heavy pick. I say this in the best way possible, but this is starting to look like a pub. It's chaotic every which way. There's something happening. It's almost like every man for himself at this point.
It really is, and honestly, I think it is making for the most explosive game that we've seen so far. Everyone is everywhere.
Joelle will not give it up. This is some great capture.
Scout still alive?
Yeah, Blue Scout's still up. And B is getting single capped. Okay. This is looking incredible for Blue.
Uh-oh. Now,
oh my god! Handle E, please! Thank you.
I thought the blue team was going to manage to sneak the last point just with one scout.
This is so scary for red now. They need to have a power class on E at all times. I would keep Steg there, but it seems like they're keeping the scout there. I don't agree with this. He can't really fight if 2 people come. Yeah, Freddy trying to DM, be a one-man army against this demo. Okay, so Stegard did stay behind. Good.
We only have 4 minutes left, and all blue team needs to do is cap a single point. I believe that is all they need as their win con right now.
Absolutely.
If they cap C at a quicker time, they win. If they go to the back and they cap E, they also win because, well, you know, it's the last point.
Stegard actually single-handedly destroying the flank and dying for it. That gives them basically no ability to pressure E. As we see, the cap time on that is going down to nothing. This could all be in Red's favor in the end.
With 3.5 minutes, though, I'm very excited to see how this plays out. Actually, only 2 minutes and 48 seconds is when they need to cap something by.
That's true. Right, was C captured in overtime?
I believe it was close. They were getting to under a minute there, so they've definitely got a little less time to work with.
Very interesting. Privateer in a very aggressive position as a half-health pyro. Very scared.
Oh.
He cannot die here, and they do. That is going to open up blue a bit.
Blue team getting some great picks, and the blue team scout on the last point once again.
I say ignore it. Don't even worry about the scout. You're 4 people down. Can't split up. This medic, red medic, needs to hold on. Milk Uber. Do not get sniped, please. No, he's entering a sight line. Spy coming in on the red medic.
They no longer have to worry about that last point.
But he was ready.
Oh, popping Uber just a little bit too late, but still an engineer with a going in. Uber the
Bad for
Engie.
blue. That was not the Uber they wanted. I'm actually not sure why blue was not able to carry the momentum into C after getting 4 picks. Was there something happening in the back line that I didn't see?
The scout did manage to get a pick on the sniper, but was chased off of that last point.
Interesting. Oh my god, blue pyro reflecting sentry rockets back at the sentry, forces engineer to relocate. And they're actually getting aggressive based on the engineer relocation.
With only a minute left, the blue team is going to have to make a very desperate play. They need to either go for the very last point or commit everything they have to the flank on C to take out their nest.
This is genuinely unbelievable by red. So blue does have Uber now. It's coming up. What about red medic? Yep, it's going to be an Uber exchange. As long as Crom just sits on the dispenser, I don't think red can lose unless blue outplays tremendously. And here they
we've
come.
Got Steg, interestingly, on the low ground. Oh, never mind. Going back to high ground once he realizes the Uber's
Pyro
coming in.
jumps in, forces the medic. Red still has the better Uber, but Veritig is pushing the red Uber away, making it nullified. Dies for it, but this is enormous. Did blue get any value out of their Uber?
No,
like
Veritig pushed them completely out.
No, I mean blue team's Uber. Looks like they couldn't
yeah.
get enough value out of their own Uber.
20 seconds left. Let's see what they can do.
Amazing play by Veritig.
I did not expect another game here to go to time based on the matches that we saw before, but both teams know how to play up their defense.
I don't even know how there's only 10 seconds of map time left, but 50 seconds competitive, but that's it. Like, they've got to make heaven now, and they have to be on the point. It's going to be terrible for them. They can't even bring themselves to do it. That's how bad it is.
And just like that, NFTs are going to win over Brash Bandits on the first round.
Unbelievable turn of events.
You know, Lazy, you can never forget teamwork.
Never forget teamwork. I would love to analyze.
I apologize, I cut you off there, but both teams right there, a great showing by both of them.
Absolutely. I seriously, just like last time, you know, I gotta admit, I'm a bit of a downer Debbie. When I see a loss, I'm like, it's over. But that was, that fully came back, blasted my expectations, which is the most exciting kind of game.
Turned it back around and just held it better. It was crazy because I thought the same thing. Going into it, they had such a solid defense. I was so worried, you know, that their coordination was just going to be pushing right on through their defenses. But NFT said, okay, we'll just hold it for longer. And they did.
I mean, sometimes the same play style weaknesses can be strengths on the other end, right? If they struggle to push through chokes on offense, well, you flip them around and it actually turns into aggression because they kind of just sit in the chokes on defense, and it works really well.
You were mentioning the cold feet aspect of them playing, and it looks like they were just ready to play it on defense. They were ready to go. They were ready for it.
Yeah, it's like maybe not even cold feet. They just like being in the choke, which works on defense and not offense.
It works. It worked for them.
Yeah.
Absolutely. A great round. Such a fun round to watch. Thank you again, everybody that is in the chat, for coming in and watching this with us, sharing this awesome tournament together. Once again, thank you for donating, everybody. We've had so many
Yeah.
donations come through.
I think we have a $50 donation that came in from Shroom. Thank you very much.
Is that a Shroom coming in with a big donation?
Hey, and just in the same breath, shout outs to everyone that donated $1. The Heavy from TF2, Big Conkley, and Brady fan took it to heart that $1 makes a difference, and it's completely true.
It really is. Anybody, who was it earlier? Somebody earlier. It was Waylon. We said, sorry, I can't donate more. Do not apologize. Everything that you've donated so far is going to go a long way. It's an absolutely great charity. Any little dollar, you throw a penny toward this charity, and I will thank you for it. Any sort of support that we can get is always appreciated.
Absolutely. Right before the match begins, I will be right back, but I am excited for this next one to see how the dynamic plays.
Sharks. We've got sharks on the next round, everybody. Now, I don't know how many of you in the chat have seen this map before, but Sharkbay is a capture the flag map with sharks. That is not just in the name. If anybody gets air blasted or, you know, exploded and you got this sent flying into the bay, get ready for an instant death because you can't swim in these waters. There are sharks. Absolutely going to be a fun round, especially I'm excited to see how this is going to play out for King of the Hill. Both of these teams seem to be very good on defense, but I'm wondering how that's going to translate over to a King of the Hill style match. And remember, once again, all for charity. To everybody that has donated so far, we appreciate you being here. We appreciate your donations. And if you are interested in helping out children's hospitals, getting games, brightening some days up, all you've got to do is type !donate into the chat. It'll show you the link, and even if you can just throw $1 single, it means a lot, and we greatly appreciate it. Now, I want to know how everybody's day is going in the chat. How is your Sunday? And thank you for spending it with us, by the way. Always great to have this many people. We still have 111 of you beautiful viewers in here. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Rockwolf in the chat saying, baby shark, do.
That's what I come back to.
That's exactly what you come back to, Lazy. Welcome back.
Where's the Easter? Where's the Easter egg baby shark on this map, huh?
Oh, it's there. It's around. We'll find it. Don't worry.
Oh, wait. Do you see in the, I believe you would call it skybox or just out of bounds, there's a sniper and heavy on a boat surrounded by sharks?
Is there really?
Yeah, I don't know if the cameraman can see it, but there's a heavy and sniper in a boat, like in Jaws, being circled.
No, that's so great. There's also a frog. J-Max, that's you on the camera, right? You were the one that found the frog earlier?
Yeah,
I appreciate that.
So the boat is on the red side. If you're looking at the point, it is to the left of the point, and you just on the red side you see it?
Yeah, it's just past the bridge. Yeah, they're getting circled by sharks, both scared. That's awesome.
This is such a great map. And I know you guys in the chat can't see it right now, but you will see one of the most stylistically shark-filled maps you've ever seen. Quite possibly the only.
Oh yeah, hopefully we can open up by showing them the heavy sniper.
Oh, I'm so excited for this next map, though. King of the Hill, absolutely one of my favorite game modes. It's just a single point and everyone's trying to fight. You can't go wrong. There it is. Thank you so much for getting that camera angle up there. This is actually on the map, and that makes me so happy.
That's a great shot.
Huge shout out to J-Max and Ian for putting this all together. J-Max, your camera work and your everything that the production crew has been putting on here behind the scenes has been absolutely phenomenal. Production never gets the recognition that they deserve, and been doing an incredible job.
Sad but true. Well, game's starting. I am really interested to see if NFT's cold feet start showing on King of the Hill, or if they've warmed up those toes.
Those toes have been warmed up. We're going to see how this plays out right now as both teams are clashing at the top half of this map.
NFT's combo is playing a little conservatively. They don't have their pyro or anything with them. Very aggressive to just have a medic demo on their own. And Frazzled, will get bombed. This is why you don't do that. You need your pyro with your medic.
Exactly, with IMAC going in with a beautiful bomb, taking out the medic in 2 whiffed rockets right there.
The control point is being contested.
Yeah, very interesting scatter play by NFT. It actually seemed to be working, but the medic demo, I have to say, that is too aggressive.
It was definitely dangerous play, and it looks like the red team was able to cap it because of that. The Brash Bandits actually don't have anybody on the point, though. Very interesting. They're just opting to hold high ground instead.
Yeah, I honestly... On King of the Hill, you never really have to be on the point as long as you can see it, so interesting to see that this is the first team that has decided to play that way.
You bring up a good point. You don't have to be on the point. You simply have to defend it, and I'm wondering if this is going to be the first team that we've seen do this, and I wonder if it's going to work out for them. Cool stuff. The Spy trying to get in for a sneaky play, but it looks like the Wrangler going to get a swift punch with a robot arm. Not going to be able to get any backstabs on that attempt.
Ooh, red pyro goes down. That could be a big opening for blue. Do they have Uber? Yes, they do. They should go in with it when that pyro's down. Looks like they're thinking about it.
Blue team is getting peppered down a little bit here. They still have their Uber, though, so they might be able to use this to get a solid push.
The feet are cold. The floor is icing over.
Oh, man.
They're finally thinking about it, but the medic disagrees and drops.
Oh, no! Both teams dropped. Red and blue
at the same
both
time.
Died at the same time with 100% Uber.
I think the blue demo, yeah, IO dropped them. Oh, and they got the blue cap. Wait, blue cap during all that chaos. What?
I didn't even see. It was the pyro. I think it was privateered. Managed to sneak around and get a cap.
Yeah, as Pyro and Highlander, you do have the opportunity to make some crazy objective plays, but it's, you know, you sacrifice protecting your medic sometimes for that.
The medic can to protect themselves, right?
Oh, of course. That's what the crossbow thingamajig is for.
Please don't take that to heart, everybody in the chat. Please protect your medics. Your medics deserve nothing but thanks and your protection.
My lawyer says that I should stop this meme.
Underappreciated medics. Appreciate your medics. Say thank you.
Absolutely. Pyro almost fed to the Sharks, but no, red Pyro will go down, and blue is taking that opportunity. Only has the heavy and Pyro on the point. Interesting. It's almost like the reverse of what red was doing, where they're capping while just watching the point.
Yeah, it looks like the red team still kind of has their heavy up on the high ground, going to get picked off by Steg as they get a beautiful jump onto them. But Jolie going to be coming right back around and getting that pick on Steg. A double kill, actually, getting what Iho as well.
Very impressive rotation by blue. Looks like they can't decide whether they want to hold on the point or imitate red. We're starting to see the strength of red strategy come in as they have the high ground from that shed. And Crom is going to have to force from the low ground. This is what happens when you hold the point. Aeromaster trying to use this Uber to its full potential, but Crom may as well kill Vine, I think. Oh my god, he gets the kill on the Pyro! Oh my god, he might get the kill on the demo! He gets the kill on the demo, and he's running away! Crom gets away with 50% Uber from Uber Saws! But there's a spy behind him, please, God!
Oh,
make this spy's finger slip! Okay, he gets the sniper instead. No, Crom with amazing rocket dodges and gets shot into the ocean!
You love to see it. A medic handling their own. Like I was just saying, your medic doesn't need your help. They can handle it on their own.
If only Crom fully packed out and like had that Uber advantage, that would have been a game winner.
Was still way more than I expected him to get out of that. That was absolutely beautiful. It was such a cool play. Oh man, blue team now with about 40 seconds to get back on this point, and with their grouping, I think they can do it.
Yeah, Crom, what's his Uber looking at? Red has full Uber, Crom at only 50, so they can wait for an Uber exchange. Actually, Red is bringing the Uber exchange to them. Crom with excellent circle movement, But he's staying committed. I don't like this. No, you should have left when you had half health. Now he's committed.
Crom,
Stuck in the corner. He's too nice of a medic. He can't abandon his team, but sometimes you have to. Or do you? Crom stays and keeps his heavy alive, allowing them to capture the barn.
You know, sometimes you just get a medic that just puts that team on their back.
He's on a different level of commitment to his team. I can't believe it. And he has Uber from this now.
Never give up, never surrender, and never abandon your teammates. Go Crom.
Crom's
Oh,
a hero.
red team has a scout. Gonna cap this cap. Actually,
Oh no, you can't
fast.
allow this. You cannot allow this. Now they have to overcommit.
8 seconds. Blue team has to jump onto this point. I am out of my chair right now.
Wait. They're not committing. We need the Uber on point now. Crom. Uber the pyro, please. Okay, good.
There it is. There it is. Okay, Crom popping
But
that Uber
red
there
pyro
for
is
the
up,
pyro.
causing a lot of trouble.
Oh,
no! And does not keep the Uber on pyro. I understand why.
Crom is still alive though.
Oh,
Playing
Stegard,
playing
last
the
second
cover
play.
right.
Heavy on the point. This is down to the
Oh.
wire.
Crom getting picked at the very last second.
Oh no, red heavy on the point. Can't take another headshot. That's so important. Sniper got on the point.
Jam
Oh my
point
God,
with a
sniper.
very, very nice headshot.
This bomb is huge. IMAC is gonna kill all of them if they don't. Who killed him? The
IMAC got
Freddy
a double
with the
kill.
pistol in the background.
Oh,
Freddy,
this is.
like,
I am out of my chair right now, Lazy.
I'm
I don't know
freaking out.
how this is
No.
going to play out.
red team has superior respawn times and they use it
Yep.
to its full potential. Yeah, okay. Amazing play by both sides. Could have gone either way.
Brash Bandits taking it at the very last second. Only 30 seconds left. I keep on wanting to say the Brash Beast, but that is also not even what the gun is called in TF2.
Honestly, it could be.
Oh man, that was such a good round. I can't wait to see how this plays out on the second one. NFTs and Brash Bandits, both with an incredible play.
Immediate 9v9 team fight in the barn. A ridiculous amount of combat just occurred.
Oh!
Red team died.
Red team died is, I think, the best way you could have put that.
Only red spy up, trying to pepper them. I am the spy.
Yes, he is, but unfortunately, a spy cannot take out 8 other bodies all at once with a revolver. And it
Not
looks
with
like
that
NFTs are
attitude.
going to be a dominant push on this first point.
I couldn't even tell you what happened other than that blue press W, and I'm telling you, pressing W is very good.
They found the W key, Lazy,
They found
and
it.
it looks like it's working.
Spy for sniper trade going in red's favor.
Wow. That was an explosive start. They are holding that high ground. It looks like some of the red team. Oh, a beautiful direct pipe from Xeno right here. And the
Yeah,
heavy on point.
I'm liking that NFT is playing the combo setup. Their medic. Oh, okay. Force is in time. Uber exchange on the boat. No pyros in sight, so it's an honest Uber exchange. But far in red's
until their
favor.
team shows up.
No. Oh wow. Demo and medic lived, so could have been a lot worse.
Definitely a lot of back and forth here. Red team has full control over the point, but they are opting to stay on the point itself.
Oh,
as
blue
the
spy has an
blue
opportunity
team-
on the medic. Decloaks doesn't get hurt
Yes,
and
he
gets
does.
the medic.
Oh, I am glad you saw that, Lazy, because
And
that
he
was
trick
exact-
snaps the pyro and walks away into the ocean. Okay, Stegard taking an opportunity to push in, kills the demo with that bomb and doesn't even die. Has an opportunity on the sniper and the heavy, does not commit yet. Now he commits, sniper down.
Blue
Heavy is
team
one dead.
by with the biggest play we've seen. That was a massive solo play by Cool Stuff right there.
I can't believe he even got the trick stab on a pyro. That should never happen. Cool Stuff.
It shouldn't.
Okay, Cool Stuff is so greedy now.
But yeah, that's gonna happen. But
It
you
goes
know,
to your
I
head
think
very fast.
they earned it. They earned it.
Absolutely. Privateer needs to stay alive here. Can't contest this so much. Please, please stay alive.
NFTs now opting to just stay right on that point.
Yeah, they have lost their pyro. I think Crom needs to consider backing out into the barn. This is way too exposed. How much Uber does he have? 50%? Yeah, needs to be in the barn. We've seen that this little cubby does not work once you get pushed.
right? As soon as they see you. If they don't see you, it works out okay, but the moment they see you, it is not going to look great.
Yeah, if you take a look, Red is extremely passive right now. Cool Stuff managed to pick the sniper and is distracting them, which actually might be more important than it seems, giving Crom time to get full Uber.
Yeah, Crom is actually passing the red team in Uber now. The blue NFTs is actually down their spy and their sniper, but it looks like red team is still not going to commit to a push yet.
All right, Crom has gone to the barn and is getting full Uber, so this seems to be that blue has it locked up unless a huge pick occurs.
They have Uber. Are they going to pop it?
They've been forced.
They don't need to. Oh, they do. They do. They are going to be forced.
It's a fair force, though, wiping red team. Red medic is down.
I think NFTs has managed to turn this one around in their favor. All they need is one more hold and they win this round.
IMAC making a desperation play on blue demo. Does not make it happen.
It looked like he was actually trying to go for the medic, but I think Crom saw that coming a little ahead of time, and Crom actually building back up to 50% Uber already.
Wow, this is disastrous for red. They only have 30 Uber right now.
And only one push left.
Exactly. They cannot wait to have Uber. In fact, the sooner they go, the better, because blue will have Uber at overtime.
If Crom can stay alive. Oh, Crom is actually jumping onto the
completely overexposed. Has 5 health. It needs to run away.
5 health, not even close. Veritig runs right past him and doesn't realize he's past the medic.
Oh my god, Crom, okay, finally goes down, and they throw their bodies at the point to minimize Red's cap. Stegart swinging the Market Gardener.
Wow, and just like that, Brash Bandits has taken control of the point in overtime.
Yeah, they caught NFT mismanaging Uber just a little bit.
I believe Crom getting caught out there. I know he was jumping down to go and heal a teammate, but that teammate ended up getting picked off, which meant Crom was unfortunately left without any support.
Yeah, I would say that is the biggest single change NFT could make, is having more players around their medic to avoid that kind of thing. Oh no, Stegard in the pit. Blue is willing to make this happen right now, right here. No frills about it. They are falling like flies, though.
All NFTs needs is one cap on that point, and they might actually hit it right here.
They're brute forcing it. How is this happening? How did red team all die? I don't even. What?
They found W, Lazy. They found the W key.
They found W, but who did all the frags? Was it Iho?
Bullets and fire, actually, and explosives is what did the damage.
Fascinating, fascinating.
The recent patch included all of those.
All right,
we are 1-1 so far, everybody. 1-1.
This is super exciting. Crom is with his team in the barn. They have barn control, but red team has decided to just trade that for capturing the point right away.
Yeah, red team going straight for the point seemed to work out for them, but now that blue team has high ground, I wonder if they're going to be able to keep this hold.
They're collapsing on right now. It looks very ugly for red.
Yeah, they are not in an ideal scenario. They might have gotten the point, but they do not get to keep their lives.
I don't know if this is a fishing boat, but they were fish in a barrel.
Very well said. And if it's not a fishing boat, I don't know.
What is it doing here?
There's sharks. Sharks are fish, right?
Yes. Do not eat shark. Bad.
Just like that, NFTs is going to go ahead and take the point back. It looks like the high ground was the correct call for them to take.
Yeah, it looks like it. That might be the prevailing meta for this. Red sniper under a lot of pressure, but red scout protects him and cleans up 2 kills.
Ow.
That's a huge opening. Oh, the
Jolie
red
on the red team
lost.
scout doing work.
Oof. Xeno takes a pipe he did not want to. Might die to rollers. No. I hear blue
This is very interesting to see the stock grenade launcher here, Lazy. Do you think this is because of the recent changes to the Iron Bomber?
You know, I couldn't say, but it might have been the difference between getting that demo pick or not. Those rollers may have been had a bit more of a punch.
With Iron Bomber being so popular, I know I get caught off by rollers a lot more often now. I don't know about everybody else.
Red Uber is coming in right now, though. They are confused on where is blue team? We Ubered, but where is blue team? They get one engineer with it.
They made some space for themselves, though, and they're
Absolutely, but
definitely
here
on
it
the
is,
point.
fish in a barrel. Blue team coming down on them.
Blue team, just like that, taking it right back.
Wow, it really does seem to be that you just need to hold the barn.
Yeah, they baited the blue team onto the point, but they can't do anything now that they are Veritig and Soul of Power on the red team stuck behind.
Are so stuck at 40 Uber.
What do they do?
This is
They're
almost
stuck.
worse than dying. Looks like Veritig agrees and is willing to die for it. Soul at 40 health definitely needs a pack. Oh, Blue Pyro is not going to allow it. Air blast him away. Good, good, good.
Oh, and the red team medic getting picked off.
At least Blue Pyro died for that. Wow.
Ooh.
NFT barely holding on.
But
Determined.
Brad's taking dominance.
No. Yeah, Crom about to get separated. Veritig single-handedly making this whole play happen.
I don't know what you think, but I think this is getting a little more hectic than things were before.
I think both teams feel the amount of aggression that they need to win this. Oh my god, melee fight happening! iMac breaks the code of honor and takes out his rocket launcher. Demo down.
So it looks to me like NFTs is gathering up in that barn up on high ground once again. They are actually not committing to the point yet. They're just throwing some splash damage down to the point, trying to scare the red team off, trying to grab that high ground.
Yeah, I think they are addicted to that feeling of collapsing on them from the barn.
Oh, a wrangled mini sentry up on the edge of the plank there. Very interesting positioning.
Yeah, Blue Pyro dies to create chaos, which may be enough to get this winning cap.
It was enough to make space. Just like that, NFTs has control of the point once again with only 25 seconds for Brash Bandits to take the point again.
Oh, Red Soldier gets picked. Trying to make a desperation play. And 15 seconds left.
Is. Let's see what they can do with 10 seconds on the clock. Here comes their final push.
Oh, medic drops by Blue Spy.
Oh.
Cool stuff. Amazing decloak position.
Cool stuff with an incredible medic, a backstab. That might be what they needed.
Staying on top of it. They're all in the cubby. Oh no! It's disastrous.
That cubby, you were right, Lazy. That cubby is a death trap.
It's bait. It's bait. Stegart just killed all of them.
Wow. And just like that, NFT taking the second round as well. This is match point for NFT to win this entire round. Sorry. Oh, wait, the event? You are right. I apologize.
This is tournament point.
This might be it, and I think Brash Bandits is going for something a little and their entire team seems to be going directly toward the point.
I don't blame them, but they need to. What? Red Medic died to Cool Stuff Spy again! Right away, an immediate decloak.
Cool stuff, getting these crazy spy plays.
Red did cap, but they need a follow-up strategy of leaving the point. I Spy is stuck.
Oh man, yep.
Should
I Spy, not to be confused on class. This is on heavy, still stuck behind
They're
on the
not finishing.
points.
They're not finishing him off. He's literally eating lunch. Okay, finally, Demo approaching and kills him.
Yep. A Demo did end up finding that heavy hiding back there. All right, NFTs holding this point down. They are once again opting for the barn. And Lazy, you were saying you think this is the optimal play, correct?
I think so. This is a repeat of what we've been seeing. Red team needs to, I think, go for the barn, not the point at this point.
The point is what you need to win, but you can't win that point without proper positioning, and it looks like they just realized that, but unfortunately weren't able to push into that heavy.
Blue is just playing so solid.
Blue has really come together on this point right here.
Frazzled willing to give up his life as Red Spy just to get cap time. Looks like he may survive for it. Oh no, here comes Pyro.
Yep, there it is.
Yeah,
there it is.
goodbye. Oh, that was a distraction. He was willing to give up his life for that.
We are potentially a minute and a half.
What is happening? Cool Stuff got 3 stabs! 2 of them trick stabs!
I'm sorry, is that legal?
Demo, Sniper, and Soldier down.
Those are all huge picks, and Cool Stuff cannot be stopped.
This
Cool
is
Stuff
their
doing some
game.
cool stuff.
We're all just living in it.
Well said.
Shark kill.
We got a shark kill. Shark kills in the chat, everybody. Shark kills in the chat.
Whoa! Great jump by iMac. Killing Iho. But it's just not enough. One player at a time dying on red.
Yep, the red team needs to come together with only 60 seconds left for this entire tournament to end.
The red has Uber, and they're using it to take the barn.
They are.
Looks
This
like
is
they're gonna
something-
force Blue's Uber.
I don't think they pushed in with the rest of their team, though.
No,
I think
where
the Uber
is
came in with only
red?
2 players.
Where is red? This is terrible. A disaster.
They need to regroup. They have to regroup with only 30 seconds left. This is going to be the end of the tournament. NFTs might take this entire thing right now.
There's not time to build another Uber. They really needed their whole team's power behind that.
It can still be done. All we need is one big spy play from the Brash Bandits. All we need is
true.
one big sniper play, a
You
bunch
don't-
of picks.
You don't need the barn to cap the point and keep this round going, and it looks like they're acknowledging that.
5
my God.
seconds potentially
iMac
in
on
this entire
Scout.
tournament.
iMac has switched to Scout in a class gambit, and it's working. His meat shots are on point.
Ooh, they've taken it in overtime.
iMac has cleaned up 3 kills. Not dying yet. This blue
And if he was
Uber
Uber-
is getting stuffed. Pyro dies for it. But oh my God, Soul,
no.
heal iMac.
Red
Soul,
team.
what are you doing?
Red team back on the point. Red team, you need to stand
Blue
on the
is
point.
all
or the-
over it. Red is desperate, and that's GG, everyone.
That is it. You can never forget friendship. This tournament as a whole, Seasonalander Summer 2022, going to the NFTs. Wow.
Super well played.
That was a match. I think we saw as the game played, a huge change in the development of the meta, going from grabbing the boat to grabbing the barn.
Yeah, and in NFT's play style in general, it just was, they blossomed right before our eyes.
They really did. Came together as a team, and it looks like they did not forget friendship. It's in the name.
Maybe that's
Did I
why
say
they named
friendship?
themselves that.
Teamwork? Never
Friendship
teamwork.
Never friendship teamwork. Do not mix friendship and teamwork.
I can't believe I messed up their names so hard, but either way, congratulations to NFTs, as well as Brash Bandits for taking second place right here. All of these players played incredibly well today, and everyone came together for a beautiful charity event.
Well played all around.
Once again, everybody, we want to thank you guys for donating. We've had loads of donations coming through so far. We've well past that initial donation goal, and it is so cool to see. Again, ~ donate in the chat is all you need to do to get that link to support a beautiful, beautiful charity.
I've been kidnapped.
Hey, and there
I
we
got
go. Welcome in. We've got iMac and Jolie coming in here. iMac and Jolie, very well played. This was an absolutely incredible game to watch. How do you two feel after that game? How do you feel about this whole tournament?
Well, I'm not. Oh, you go first.
I was just gonna say that overall, I was happy that I was able to participate. It was really fun, and it's for a good cause. That was all the fun. It was my first time playing Highlander, so it was a really interesting difference in the way it was played. But overall, it was fun, and yeah, I enjoyed it. It was great.
Yeah, I feel the exact same. Although I have played Highlander a bit before, but not TF2 very often as of recently. So this was a nice refresher and had a lot of fun.
I'm glad you two both enjoyed it because I think we all enjoyed watching those games. Was absolutely incredible. And whether you're new to Highlander or you're coming back to it, everybody loves some Highlander. Absolutely fun to watch.
Very exciting flank play. You guys, great performance. It was really great to watch.
Now, I have a question for Jolie because you have the pan. How many kills did we get? I think I saw 3.
There was 3 that match. Last match had 1, but if we're counting kills
Okay.
that were in if we're counting like kills after like the round ends,
Yeah.
the kind of that area, then I got like at least 10. At least 10.
10 golden pan kills. Jeez Louise.
Wow.
Question: does yours have a sparkle effect? on your
Yes.
pan?
Yep.
Yes, Jolie
Wait,
has the community
that's
sparkle pan.
wild.
Yes.
You invented the golden pan? Is that what that is implying?
No, it's part of a Make-A-Wish thing.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yes.
Very cool.
He's
Gotta
cool.
love some pan kills. Absolutely love it.
I'm a little sad that demos couldn't show it though.
No.
I wish
Yeah,
demos could show it, bro.
It showed the sparkle, but it did not show the gold. But you still got the gold kills. How about that?
Yeah, it was great.
How do you guys feel about that? You want to tell us about that last second switch between you on the flank classes? I was freaking out when iMac got the 3 cleanups.
Yeah. He's like, "Hey, iMac, you want to switch soldier?" I'm like, "That's fine." Because I said at the beginning of the match that if he ever felt uncomfortable on scout, he can always switch. It's not like he felt uncomfortable. I think it was a desperation play.
Yeah, to switch something up was definitely necessary. It almost worked.
I think the reason why I chose to do that was just purely because I was getting frustrated with Scout, and I was just like, maybe I should take a break, go Soldier, maybe we can do that play and see what, we can work from there. And it was kind of like a last hurrah,
Yeah, and those
Very
3
exciting.
cleanups that was just winging it. I just shot people.
You're too modest. That was really clean.
I just shot people is literally what you're supposed to do. So
That's
great
the video
job doing
game.
that.
That's the video game.
Part of the game.
You two both
Wow,
played
you've been-
absolutely incredibly though. It was
You've
so
been
cool
playing
to
this
watch
game
you shoot
You've been playing
people.
this-
So
Yeah, it's like, you've been playing this game for how long? What are
Overall,
you
our
doing
whole-
it? Like,
Wait,
you shoot people.
I have to shoot those guys?
Overall, our
Wait,
whole
you
team
have to
did well,
click
though.
on these guys with what?
I was really
Finally
happy
makes
with our
sense.
team. They all did well, and overall the enemy team was better, but they did great too. It was awesome playing against them. They were awesome.
I just want to
I
share
think
one
it's
last thing.
good. Sure. go
Uh,
ahead.
I'm not only proud of the TF2 community, I'm also proud of the game itself and how Valve's dealing with the cheater problem. Multiple cheaters and bots have been vac banned, as well as bot hosters being just leaving out of nowhere. So the whole bot problem has come to a real slowdown, where I think there's one bot I've seen. But yeah, a lot of major cheaters have been banned by Valve, as well as the community also putting up that hashtag save TF2. That definitely made Valve do something. I just wish they would do something before we had to use a social media. But yeah, and I'm proud of the community because they can host events like this and just be,
TF2 community stays strong.
Can I say one more
Absolutely.
thing as well?
For
Go
it.
ahead.
What's it called? I just want to say I love the double purple, bro.
Gotta own it. Gotta own it.
Dude, the double purple.
Glad we rolled with it.
It was,
But,
it was
yeah.
a theme.
Back to you, Purple. No, you, Purple.
No, you.
But that was overall so fun. I enjoyed it. I love Highlander.
I'm glad.
Uh,
Right.
Anything else you want to say?
everyone have a great day in here. Whoever's, everyone in the chat, in like Twitch chat, and then everyone here in this call. And yeah, the interviewers are going to be we're on the enemy team, right? The people you're interviewing.
Mm-hmm.
Tell them that
interviewing.
they did great. Tell them, yeah, it was
Dude,
wonderful.
that's so toxic.
I'm sorry, dude.
How dare you?
Oh, then you better get ready for my last words.
They did too
Oh,
good.
dear.
Okay. My final thing to say is that if you like cookies and cream more than any other ice cream flavor, you're basic.
Oh,
Whoa.
Whoa there, my guy. Coming
Fighting
after my
words,
favorite
fighting
flavor.
words, IMAC.
Yeah, I guess who knew? Who knew?
I thought you
mint
were gonna
chocolate chip,
say
though?
based, but no, basic.
No,
So close and yet
basic.
so far.
Oh my goodness.
Mint
You
chocolate
hit
chip,
me
though, is
there.
kind of fire.
Mint chocolate
what
chip
about-
is fire.
I like mint cookies and cream. Have you ever tried that?
I have never.
You put
There's a local ice cream place by me that does mint cookies and cream around the holidays. It's a mix of their mint
Well-
chocolate chunk and cookies and cream. It's so good.
Well, well, Ian, I don't live near you, so
I know you do.
put thin
Let's
mints in it,
go.
and it'll be even better.
There you
I
go.
could just like grind some mint. No, that would be disgusting.
So sponsored
Okay,
by
bye,
ice cream.
guys.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Nice to meet you all.
Thank
Take
you
care,
guys.
you
Thank you
Me
so much for
too.
playing.
Great play.
Oh,
You
Hello.
can
Hello?
never forget teamwork.
Never can.
Congratulations. Can you two run us through what was going through your minds there at the end of that last match right there?
Yeah, it was more just we have a set system of what we think works, and that's what the first round was, just trying to figure out what works, and we figured it out. Go to tower, rush to point, rinse and repeat, continue that, and surely we'll win. That's all we were just thinking in
Yeah.
that last
Yeah,
tournament.
pretty much. We take point, we give it up, go back up tower, we drop down. Simple as
Yeah.
that.
Yeah,
And
we second rounds we started noticing how effective it was, and you're right. You really just it worked, and you did it, and it worked.
Yeah. First round was just it's kind of like dipping your foot in the pool, testing the water, see what works. We found something
Careful
that
in
didn't
the
work.
water. There's sharks.
Yeah, there's deadly sharks that'll nip at your toes and probably your whole body. But once we figured out, hey, if we rush tower, we get tower control, we can look over the point, rain hell on them, and then go back to tower. Rinse and repeat a couple times for a round, and do that again.
I'm not
'Cause
sure entirely what perspective the cameraman got, but you guys should have seen how epic you looked collapsing down from tower on them.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna be watching the VOD.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah, we got the collapse here.
Boat
That's
is
all.
just too hard to hold. It's just, I mean,
Yeah.
if everyone bunches up, it's just easy pickings for a demo or a soldier. So
Yeah, it's almost like you're in a bowl, right? You're just
Yeah.
in a small bowl that Splash just rains hell on you with. It's a really hard hold. I
that tower
agree.
looking down at you is not very nice view.
It's pretty
No.
ominous, yeah.
That was actually exactly what Lazy was mentioning while you guys were collapsing, like fish in a barrel. You guys were coming down from the high ground, laying so much fire on the enemy team, and it just seemed to work, and you guys took control over that point so well. It was so great to see you guys collapse on the enemy team like that.
Yeah, and it was funny to see both teams learning their lesson that that little cubby closet on the boat is a death trap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was a strat we learned early on in practice that we did. It was like, this might work, tuck the medic in there and the dispenser. No, it worked in practice, not in play.
Yeah.
And they
Yeah.
learned.
Yeah, I feel really bad for Soul because Soul went to the exact same spot every time that they went to boat. I realized that. So I think it was the last round there. I made my way to the boat and immediately got a pick on him because he went to that
yeah.
exact spot every time. And I was like, how much you want to bet he's going to be there again?
That
Sure enough,
was-
pop him.
So demoralizing to start the
Uh.
rounds. We couldn't even catch it. It was so fast. I mean, just we gotta say, cool stuff. Your performance was incredible. I don't know if we captured your triple stab. Was that 2 trick stabs in a row?
Yeah, I was gonna say right there in the little area there. I missed my stab on the demo man, but I managed to just swipe him, and it was enough to do a butter knife kill. Then everybody turned around. I managed to get 2 matadors off, and that was about it. But
Wow.
oh man, I live for those moments. I tell you what, I live for them.
That's all part of being a spy, man.
Yeah, that's what it comes down to most of the time. You gotta enjoy the little victories. I think that just comes with TF2 though. You just gotta enjoy the little victories.
Absolutely.
But yeah, all I gotta say is never forget teamwork. Never forget teamwork.
Never forget teamwork.
NFT.
NFT.
Lazy was going on about like if NFT means never forget teamwork. I love NFTs. It was
I
great.
love NFTs.
When are we gonna get a Seasonalander NFT?
Oh dear lord.
Hey, there we
Oh
go.
god. For charity, so it's
For charity.
okay.
Buy it for
Oh,
charity.
okay,
All
fair.
proceeds go to charity.
Any last words, guys?
No, and
No.
thanks for having me. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, glad to have you.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun playing again. I've loved to see how Seasonalander has evolved ever since the first season to now. It's been awesome. Thank you, Ian.
Absolutely. Thank
Yeah,
both
absolutely.
of you.
And thank the double purples for casting.
Of course.
Of course.
I was
Thank you
telling the
guys for
other
playing.
team that the flank gameplay was really exciting to watch. So shout out to you too, Freddie.
Yeah, it
we
is
were
really
so hyped.
exciting. Everyone, God, you should hear comms, dude. Every time, just even a little thing happens, everyone's just like, yeah.
Oh, I love to hear that. That's what gaming is about.
Yeah,
Exactly.
it was a lot of fun. But thank
Never
y'all for
forget
having me.
teamwork.
Absolutely.
Oh, that was so great. And once again, thank you to everybody that has actually come through with these donations. We've had so many come through. The last few donations here, we had Shroom come through with a $50 donation. Absolutely massive. Cannot thank you enough for that. Brad fan number 5. We did have a few of those, so it's good to see that number 5 came through with a donation of $1 here. And Brad's Sweeper also with a $5 donation. The Brad fans in the chat making this so hype. Couldn't hear the chants, but I felt like I could. I definitely felt like I could. And once again, thank you so much to Chris18 for a $108.88 donation, our top donor of this entire charity event. Cannot thank you enough for that.
You love to see that generosity.
Yeah. So final words from me. I will say there is going to be more of Seasonalander. I am going back to school this fall. However, there is going to be plenty more to look forward to. As of right now, we're still looking at little things here and there, but it's always been a pleasure of me. I've always wanted to host events. That was like a little thing I wanted to do as a kid. Being able to participate and host these things, bringing the community together, in my eyes, has been an absolute blast. This has been the most successful Seasonalander we've ever had, and I just want to thank every one of you for being a part of it. Honestly.
Thank you for putting it on. Of course.
I was about to say, this would not have been the same without Ian hosting this thing, and J-Max behind the scenes running that camera? Ooh, mwah.
Yeah,
Doesn't get better than that.
J-Max was a general professional at everything he did. He kept me keeping the schedule going. He also did some amazing camera work and editing. Just mwah, perfection. And everyone in my staff team has been complimenting one another on the work they've been able to put together so far. It's just been what a blast, honestly.
It absolutely was a blast to commentate, a blast to watch, and a blast to participate. I'm sure. Thank you to you guys for having me again. I absolutely love this. Thanks to everybody who participated. I love the TF2 community. It's so great.
Here. And here's to TF2 going on and on and on, especially with the comments before about the bot problem easing up. It's very
another 15 years.
Another 15
Another
years.
15 years. Oh, absolutely.
Come with us. Each Romo. Search for what the call.